But what if it was Metal Gear? Okay, Retro Zone. That's me. Huh, huh. Silver Streak. Investigation. That's why I'm here. Mystery. Quandary quest. I did it. Whew. And Silver's gone
Hello.
forever. There. He's back.
I'm fine.
Ah!
I'm back.
And he's singing as a robot.
No singing. Never any singing.
But you're a robot.
This is true.
Like-
I've hit the wrong button.
Yep.
There we go.
I was like, it's not the bit of you being an AI.
No.
We should we talk about next Friday real quick? Just like briefly? Like at the beginning and end of stream? Should we?
Yeah. For those watching this live or watching the archive, I guess this will definitely go up before next Friday.
Mhm.
Cole and I
Hello.
are going to be doing a moderately large extra live stream
Yes.
on November the 5th,
Yes.
which is next Friday.
Yes.
Let me make sure I get my time zones right because I didn't originally.
Noon to midnight Eastern.
Noon to midnight Eastern, 11 to 11 Central, 9 to 9 Pacific. And if you're international, I cannot convert to India time or UK time. I know there's like a 12 or 13 hour difference, but I never remember which way.
Math is hard, but you have 12 hours to see us.
We are going to be doing 12 hours-ish. We'll see what happens on the butt end of it. I have done, on some of my previous extra live streams, I've done shorter, and I've done some that are longer, and I'm old, and I do not want to do a 24-hour stream anymore.
We're like the same age, aren't we?
I mean,
basically.
I feel old.
I feel that. Okay.
Yeah.
I get that.
I like sleep. I mean, it would be different if there was enough of us to, like, trade off or something like that.
Yeah.
But just solo, I do not have the emotional or physical fortitude to go that long anymore.
Yeah. I've never I don't know what my longest stream was ever, but it wasn't 12 hours, but I've sure as heck played games longer than that. So
yeah, there'll be a bunch of stuff. We'll be doing some co-op stuff. We'll be doing some not co-op stuff. And most likely come out the other side of it not hating each other's guts is my hope.
Yeah, I have some ideas though,
And
so we'll see.
yeah. Raising money for children's hospitals in the
Yes.
U.S. No, sorry, Children's Hospital Network, which is international.
Yes.
And overall, just trying to have a good time. So please don't worry about if you can't donate. Just stop by and come have fun.
I'll probably be doing something stupid.
Oh, it should
Probably.
mention it will be on my channel
Yes.
over on twitch.tv/silver_streak because
Yes.
they will not let me have hyphens. And we will be getting all of that shenanigans going there.
Yes.
Archives will exist for it. I will have to do some editing because YouTube will not take a 12-hour video.
Babies, you know? Babies. But yeah, it should be fun. I'm definitely not cooking up some tomfoolery. But I have looked into where to get wings around me and hot sauce.
Oh boy. I can't join you on this path. I have ulcers.
No, it's fine. I'm the one on camera, but I did her.
I will say, I'm gonna call out. Hey, if you happen to be an exceedingly wealthy individual and would like to donate $10,000 to a children's hospital as part of our event, I will put my face on camera for 5 minutes.
Which is honestly, here's the thing.
You don't have $10,000 to put toward.
No, but okay. Here's the thing, though. I don't know what you look like, right?
Mm-hmm.
And part of me, I'm like, what does Silver look like? And the other part of me is, I love having a really good friend that I have no idea. I find it intriguing and incredibly sad that we could hypothetically be walking down the street and pass each other, and I would have no fucking clue. unless you
Oh, I
talked.
make
Then I
sure you
would,
know.
but I would know by the voice
There's
for
zero
sure.
chance that if I saw you walking down the street, I would not yell out, "Hey!"
That's fair.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's in reality, it's zeros and ones. That's all there is. It's to take away what the screen, and there's nothing. No, yeah,
I knew it.
I've talked about this on my stream. I don't like being on camera. It makes my skin crawl.
Yeah.
And so it is not a thing that I do, in any capacity. But if you donate $10,000 to the kids, I'll do it. Like I'll definitely do it for that amount of money.
For
For
the
a
children.
charitable donation, yeah, absolutely.
You'll show your face for the kids.
Yep,
Hey there,
100%.
Misty.
Hey, Misty.
How are you feeling today, by the way? I hope you're feeling
I
better.
feel great.
I'm talking to Misty.
Oh,
But how
I
are
hope
you?
Misty feels great.
How are you, though, Silver? Are you good?
I'm also good.
Okay, good. I also care about
You're the
that.
friggin' Abbott and Costello joke over here.
But Misty's been having a time, so.
That's no good. Yeah, I saw that. Like, I do hope that those shenanigans are in your past, Misty.
Yes. I also disliked seeing myself on camera, and because I make a lot of dumb faces. I'm always like, and then I was just like, you know what? Like, I came to terms that people, if they're mean, they're gonna freeze frame that and then make a bad gif. And I've just been like, well, it's not funny anymore because there's probably a lot of them. So I've kind of desensitized my own brain to the faces. So, but pure hell, hate that. I'm glad things have eased up though. Silver keeps just dipping away like into the void, and since I can't see him, I don't know if he's there or not. But I'm gonna hit continue.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, hit the button.
I was like, I don't know if he's here. I'm gonna hit continue.
Barring catastrophe, I will let you know if I disappear.
Okay, wait. Start. How have we played this for 11 hours?
I mean,
Oh, wait.
so as the Earth revolves around the sun,
I know, but I was talking earlier with Raven. I was like, I can't believe we're still playing this game. Like, I thought it would be like 3, maybe 4 streams.
Well,
It's
the average time for this game is about 3 hours less than we've already played. So there's things to be said there, but there are. I mean, most people that play it are not reading the dialogue. So,
I mean,
hey, Atrocix. Yeah, what's up? It's a room full of corpses. Should I have the game?
oh yeah, I should send it to you, huh?
It's up to you. I could do it delayed through the stream, probably.
Just anticipate my actions. Whoop.
I'm not that kind of AI.
Okay. Okay.
Whoop.
Okay.
All right.
I'm down to hear Silver improv limes.
No, you don't.
Limes? I said
not that
limes.
creative.
Okay. So let's...
I will destroy some limes.
I love lime. Except
Lime is
my
great.
bubbly, I am over bubbly lime bubblies. This isn't lime, this is ginger. I was talking earlier, I like a bubbly water that just like really like grips the throat, and I don't want any like... I don't want a bubbly water that is a lazy... I don't want a subtle bubble. I don't want a le croix or le coupe, which is what my friend calls it, with the pinky out. Le coupe. I want like grip it and rip it bubbles, you know?
No, I don't. But I'll take your word for it.
Well, like, you know when you drink a soda, sometimes the carbonation just like feels really good, you know? Like it has a good burn to it.
I don't like burn in my
You
drinks.
don't like, no, you know what I'm saying though, when you like get a nice like wild cherry Pepsi and you're like chug a lug, and then your throat is like, wow, that was some bubbles. Slow your roll a little bit. You know what I'm talking?
I do
Does
not.
anyone know what I'm talking about? Hey there, Hildegard. Welcome on in. You've made it to alive.
The only time I've ever had a soda burn is when I accidentally like hiccup and it goes through my nostrils and my nostrils feel like they're on fire.
No. That's a bad time. But like, Do you ever drink a soda and then you're like, ah, this feels nice? Like, maybe burn isn't the right word, but what would you call it? Like, where you're just like, that carbonation is definitely present and appreciated.
I hear Raven commenting in the background. I just can't quite make it out. I get what you're saying, and that's okay.
Carbonation kick? It has a bite?
Sure.
Because we don't effervescentness. Yeah. Because we don't want nostril burn, but we like, you know, when you get your.
I mean, even if you do, I do not want nostril burn.
No. You get your can, grip and rip it, and then you're like chug a lug, and then like, you're like, oh, that was so refreshing. My throat is inundated with carbonation. That's so good. So what I'm saying is, ginger bubbly has a presence and effervescence that I appreciate, and other bubbly waters are just sad nothingness.
Like me.
Carbonation inundation. This is very good. Thank y'all for understanding the carbonation bite burn.
I saw Lord Kittenfoot say that they decided to not get Popeyes due to the line, and I saw the photos, Lord Kittenfoot. I wouldn't go on that line either, even though Popeyes is amazing. In most cases, barring extreme circumstances, I'm not waiting over 20 minutes for food.
No. We did,
especially. I mean, not if it's like a drive-through thing. I'm not waiting an hour for.
We waited like 45 minutes for In-N-Out Burger, and that was
burger's not that good.
No, but we made it like they opened in Colorado, so we made it like a little bit of like an experience. So like I brought like comics and stuff, and then Raven knit, and it was like nice.
Let me give context to that. In-N-Out's burgers are fine. In-N-Out's fries are trash.
Yeah.
And if you've got a bad fry, you've already made poor decisions.
Yeah. But Popeyes is cool. I don't really like the sides at Popeyes though. Like if I could just like easily go get a sandwich and not be tempted by the hopes of the fries not being sad.
There are two sides that I will get at Popeyes.
The potatoes?
Their mashed potatoes with Cajun gravy.
Okay.
And their red beans and rice is pretty good. But it's still, it's usually, like their fries or whatever, so it's almost always the mashed potatoes for me.
Yeah, that's fair. The basic bitch chicken sandwich though was great. It's so good.
It's too much. It is like the last time I got one, the chicken sandwich was like twice the size of the bun. As in like length and width.
That's how I feel about the chicken burger.
Oh yeah. The friggin' chicken is always ginormous.
Also, you gotta go deluxe and you gotta go spicy, and it's so good. I keep being like, I don't need fast food, and then my body's like, get the chicken.
So the thing with the spicy chicken, for those that don't know, this is Burger King's new chicken sandwich.
Yes.
The spicy chicken, the spicy sauce has a hint of honey in it, and that just adds a certain good amount of greatness to it.
It's so messy, though. It's so messy.
Yeah, you got to use that aluminum foil wrapper thing it comes in to hold that sandwich, because it's covered in it. For me, I get it plain and then add cheese and bacon, so I just have a whole farm in one sandwich. It's quite good.
Our extra live stream is just gonna be me eating chicken sandwiches.
I mean, that's entirely possible that is what we could be doing.
I went to Taco Bell the other day because I was hoping they still had the fried chicken sandwich taco.
They're terrible.
They didn't. They're not great, but they're like oddly satisfying. But they didn't have them anymore.
I would say they're oddly filling. I don't know that I'd find them satisfying.
I like the sauce because it's the same as the potato tacos. But it's on chicken and not potatoes.
Is anything at Taco Bell great?
Misty, no. Things are solid.
That's got sour cream and cheese. That's pretty great. It's like $1. The cheesy Fiesta potatoes, those are pretty great.
I like a spicy potato taco, also $1. Also the same potatoes with lettuce, cheese, and then the sauce. Crunchwrap Supreme is solid. I had one recently.
So their breakfast food is trash, but they have a breakfast crunch wrap, which if you get with bacon and not their giant sausage brick, is amazing. Anyway.
Okay.
We've got a room full of corpses. We should probably do
Yes,
it.
we should do that, but I might make some really bad fast food decisions on the internet. Okay.
But this is also very possible. I had I had okay fast food decisions right before we started.
And then proceed to load the game up and talk over it for 30 minutes. EO, you've been here before. You know how it goes.
This is what... This series is mostly an excuse for Cole and I to talk shenanigans for a while while solving mysteries.
And then sometimes I bust out like a southern debutante accent.
That is just a goal in life.
Oh my god. Okay, what do you think happened here, Silver? Maybe a murder?
I mean, I guess it could have been a industrial accident, but I'm gonna say a murder.
Yeah. I'm gonna look around the room though. Just casually. It appears to have been a proper morgue at one time, but now is being used as little more than a closet for skeletons. There's a ventilation duct on one side of the room. Oh! We can smell. I don't want to.
Oh,
no!
boy.
One of the bodies is still
Content warning for
decomposing.
gore.
Okay. I didn't even read all that. I didn't want it.
One of the bodies is decomposing. The others are piled around the room.
Duct. There's a covering on the duct, but it has been weakened by oxidation.
There's a hole in the duct, dear Liza. Dear Liza.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
The only
I'm
thing
a
in the
child.
yeah. Oh jeez. The only thing on Secret Crush, yum yum. The only thing in the room besides the bodies is some dust and scrapes, as well as maggots infesting the newest body. No, a number of different insects. Okay.
Has been well preserved, to say the least, but oh, this is right. But it's definitely a human body.
Look at that eyeball. The insect infesting a decomposing body can be divided into 8-hour groups. Each of those groups works on the body for roughly 15 days, making an 8 times 15 day or 4-month cycle. Oh, we gotta do math! As such, an analysis of the variety, numbers, and size of the organisms on the body allow a rather accurate estimation of which group is currently present. In other
I
words...
wonder if that's true. This is me.
Yeah, I don't know.
In other words, you can figure out how long the victim's been dead without analyzing the body itself, right?
On this particular body, flies have laid eggs and the maggots have grown into human flies, so it has been less than 30 days since death. As for the other 3 bodies, 1 full course has been completed, so at least 4 months have passed. I'm glad we didn't have to do that.
Infoot, don't get in trouble for us, please.
Wait, what happened? Wearing headphones?
You determined the cause of death?
The bodies are severely damaged. Such a determination would require more extensive facilities than are available. Blah, blah, blah. I can read.
Well, I think that Gideon voice may be slightly more accurate. I'm going to have to stop because it is causing my throat to feel weird. What about the identity of the victims?
Hair, clothing, even teeth. Anything that could be used to make an identification is gone. Well, there's teeth.
You're just going to keep zooming in on this.
I know.
Damn snatchers. They were careful to make sure their identities didn't get out. If we even had some teeth, we might be able to make an ID. There's teeth right there. Like, there's teeth. What teeth are these? Or what about these teeth?
They've been deliberately misaligned to prevent identification. Gross. You're just
What?
like fucking up teeth? Ugh.
And I guess we'll never be able to ID them.
There is a way.
What? How?
Realigning the teeth, Gillian. I was joking, but we can perform a simulated reconstruction. Fortunately, the skull of the victims are still intact.
Reconstruction, eh? Good idea. Great idea.
Oh my god, this game. I want to check out that duct. Warm air is flowing from the vent. It is apparently a rather large duct. Great. Can I investigate the air?
Ooh, that's stench. So that's what rotted protein smells like.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let me tell you from experience, folks, not a good smell.
The
We're not gonna
decomposition
drill on that. We're gonna
process.
keep moving on.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't need to pry.
Metal, let's do this reconstruction thing on the bodies.
Oh,
Perform a short
God.
reconstruction of the head and facial features of each of the 4 victims. Commencing with victim number 1. Now
Oh my
performing
God.
craniometric
Do we
analysis,
find
X-ray
ourselves?
and sagittal X-ray,
Maybe.
magnetic resonance imaging, and positron CT data gathered. Complete cranial data now being compiled. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction.
I had that GIF on a
First,
website at
victim's
one
age.
point, the spinning
Estimate
skull.
based on 1.
Nice.
Presence or absence of cranial fontanelles and chroma of epicranial sutures.
Mm.
2. Area of facial region and cranium. 3. Height of upper and lower jaw and development of alveolar part. And 4.
This is so
cranial
involved.
Center of gravity.
Yep.
Next, victim sex. Estimate based on 1. Overall size of cranium. 2. Parietal bone angle. And 3. Development of splachnocranium. Lastly,
Just
victim's
making
race.
words up.
Estimate based on 1. Overall cranial configuration. 2. Volume of intercranial cavity. And 3. Mass of the skull. Now commencing soft feature reconstruction based on averaged results of above analysis. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race 10% based on use of average values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features. Reconstruction
Okay.
of the first
Dude,
victim
that
completed.
random killed.
It's Freddie Nielsen.
It's Freddie
Moving on to
Nielsen.
second victim. Now commencing reconstruction of features of victim number 2.
Okay.
Now starting
Oh my God, are we gonna do
cranial
this for all? Fuck.
Complete
All right.
cranial data
Do y'all need
Hopefully they don't
anything?
say
I
the
could
same
go
every
make us
time.
drinks.
as the previous
I'm gonna take a drink of this soda.
Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed.
His
It's gonna
wife-
be,
Margin of
yeah,
error
that's
on
my
estimate of
guess.
Victim's race 10% based on use of average values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features.
Yeah.
Reconstruction of head of second victim completed.
That's Lisa Nielsen.
Oh my
That's
God.
Lisa Nielsen.
Now commencing reconstruction of features of victim number 3. Now starting craniometric analysis.
One of these is
Cranial
gonna
data
be
now being compiled
Jean's
using
daughter.
the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Craniometric
John's daughter.
analysis complete.
Yeah, I
Now
think
commencing
Jean. I think
reconstruction
everyone
using
is
the
a
same
snatcher
techniques as
here.
the previous reconstruction. Reconstructing. Initial phase
This is our
completed.
chief, maybe?
Margin of error on estimate of victim's race 10% based on use of average values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features. Reconstruction of head of third victim completed.
Who in the world is that? That's the director of Queen's Hospital.
Mm.
What's his face?
Chin Shu O Gillian. Moving on to last victim. Now commencing reconstruction of features of victim number 4.
This one's the most recent. It's still decomposing.
Now starting
Yeah, it's gonna
craniometric
be
analysis.
his daughter.
Mhm.
Complete cranial data now being compiled using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Craniometric analysis.
What makes
complete.
you say that?
Now commencing reconstruction
The
using the
dog
same
was
techniques as the
murdered,
previous
And then she
reconstruction.
was just suddenly there, and her interaction.
Reconstructing.
No, it's not. Definitely not her.
Initial phase completed.
Chief
Margin of error on estimate of victim's race 10% based on use of
Or
average values.
the
Now
mechanic.
adding postulated hair
Or
and eye features.
random?
Reconstruction of
Oh,
head
it's
of
the
third
chief.
victim completed.
It's the chief. What? The chief is a snatcher. The Benson on the scrap of that patient record was Benson Cunningham.
Judging from the condition of the body, I would estimate that the snatching took place approximately 1 month ago.
So it was the chief who sabotaged our turbo cycle. In those matches we found in Harry's room, the chief must have put them there to try to set him up.
No doubt Harry figured
We
it
can-
out
we can
and
change
decided
away
to
from
leave
this.
that face-to-face message.
No, we live here.
Wait a minute. Didn't Mika say that Harry had left to go find the chief?
That's right. He was probably trying to track down some evidence of the
Maggot
chief.
rave party.
Gillian, I'd say that this Harry has put himself in a pretty dangerous spot.
If it was the chief that sabotaged the turbo cycle, doesn't that mean that he already knows we're onto him?
Damn! Harry and Mika are in danger.
I appreciate them going back to this shot.
That's far enough, Junker. Your little investigation is over.
Oh, gamer posture.
It's them!
Who?
Get ready to
Snatchers?
shoot.
Get them.
What?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I have been punching the button to take my gun out.
My arm!
My arm!
Look at this Mega Man music going.
I'm hitting the leg!
Is that the best you can do, Junker?
Who's there? Jin Shuo, you scum!
It seems you still have some fight left in you. You two are finished, but our plans move forward. We are now entering Phase 2. And when we do, not only this city, but the entire world will be ours to command.
Phase 2? What are you talking about?
As you know, our operations have been hindered up to now by the flaws in our artificial skin. The skin's shortcomings have kept us away from ultraviolet rays, forcing us to do our work at night.
Yeah, that's my
underground,
problem.
Or in the winter. In the end, we had to construct a hospital like this, all because of the flaws in our artificial skin. This was the only difference between us.
The drums are
and
getting
you
more intense.
humans. But now we have broken this
Synth
barrier.
is revving them up.
Huh?
We
Huh?
are on the verge of developing a
Fucking
perfect
Gillian.
artificial skin, thanks to the cooperation of a new partner in our plan.
Perfect artificial skin? A new partner?
Once we have the new skin, nothing will be able to stop us. And with that, our plan moves to Phase 2. Our little experiment in this city will end, and we'll move in
What's this
force
piano?
to take over the world.
Don't be so sure. You won't get out of the city that easy.
You humans are always so overconfident, so naive.
What are you talking about?
What's this piano?
I'm sure
The
you're
jazz
aware
pianist is
that
very
the Kyoto
excited.
Summit
Just imagine Harry in the
to
corner.
decide how to handle the Snatcher problem opens tomorrow.
Metal. Is that right?
Yes, countries around the world are concerned.
Someone
about the Snatcher
tell the
problem.
pianist that
It
now
will
is
be
not the
one of
time.
main
Yeah.
topics discussed at this year's summit.
That's right. Tomorrow, we attack the summit.
You must be crazy. The security there will be incredible. You won't even get close.
Must I explain everything to you, Junker?
That was a
Aren't you
good.
even aware that a fellow Junker will be giving a special presentation at the summit?
The chief, Cunningham. So that's why you snatched him.
We've known that your chief
Yeah,
will be speaking at
ding
the summit
dong.
for over 3 months now.
Gillian, the summit is tomorrow. We have to hurry.
Listen, we have your chief. You Junkers are at our mercy, and so is this city. And tomorrow,
No, the chief's
we
dead.
move on
You,
the
you don't have
world.
hostage material.
nothing can stop us now. We will fight.
But also, like,
our long-awaited goal
you go-
of global domination.
Who is this we you keep talking about?
We are an evolved life form, given life in the depths of the Kremlin by our creator, Modnar. We are a new
Modnar.
race.
Modnar?
Modnar? The Kremlin? Those names are familiar, but
Our goal is to snatch all of the world's leaders and then achieve total control of human thought and worldwide racial unification.
you're insane. Humanity won't be so easily dominated.
This is
You
cool
Yeah,
lighting.
we don't allow
The
acceptance.
human
That's not a
spirit.
thing that we do.
I think not. In the same way as the Nazis, our strategy begins with the overpowering of the spirit of the people. We will strike at you humans' weakest point, the most primitive part of
The
your
groin.
psychological makeup, your suspiciousness and
Pretty weak
fear.
point.
By provoking suspicion and mistrust throughout the populace, we will destroy that fragile fabric which holds your society together, that of trust.
Pizza?
Fear is
Oh.
you humans' weak point. It is the primitive part
I
of
thought
your
he was gonna
brains
say groin.
that binds you forever to your animal ancestors.
Human weaknesses.
and makes
Suspicion,
you
fear, the
vulnerable.
groin.
By stimulating that part of your atavistic instincts, our plan can succeed magnificently.
Well, thank you for telling us your evil plans in full.
Gillian, at this rate, they'll kill us all. You've got to get out alive. You're a junker.
Just what have you have in mind?
I've got a big fireworks show ready for them. Better that than get snatched.
What? You're gonna blow yourself up? No, we're better off fighting together.
Hey, it won't work. I'm hit in the thigh. Ow, oh, damn.
Ah, oh, damn.
Anything with a leg wound like this, I might as well have been shot in the head.
There must be some way out of here.
Hey, I wasn't doing this job just for fun. I stayed ready for situations like this. I've always been prepared to go out with a bang.
It's December. A little late for fireworks.
So
Early.
it'll be an off-season show.
No, I can't let you.
My belt's packed with TNT-PX. You know, that really strong stuff they use in the mines on Mars. One push, and this whole hospital will go. No
Is this
trouble
the
at
first
all.
we're hearing that there's
No time to
intergalactic
sit
space
around
travel in
thinking,
this game?
Junker boy,
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. It's fine. We just went to nudie bars.
Butt moving, you fool. Get out through this air shaft. I've got a powerful strobe on me. Its flash will screw up their sensors long enough for you to get out. Now, you with me?
I appreciate us
Fireworks
having
are
this
better from a
well-long
distance anyway,
conversation with them just
Are
looking
you
over.
two finished chatting? Then I think it's time for you to die. We're quite busy, you know.
You ready? When I give the signal, break into the air shaft and run. And don't forget your blaster.
Metal, stay with me.
Yes, sir.
Random.
Gillian. Doesn't look like I'm gonna have a chance to call in that debt you owe me.
Don't worry. I'll pay it back to the Snatchers with interest.
With interest.
Go! Run, Gillian!
Don't make me do something with a timed trial. Please don't give me a timer with another timer. I already have one game in timeout.
What? Oh,
Great. Yeah.
yep.
We don't talk about it.
Um.
Ugh.
Oh God.
Metal, you okay?
Brandon Metal.
I'm alien. I think.
Well,
Something broken?
he's turned into the 1990s, 2000s frog. Yep, Kittenfoot's got me.
What happened?
Random blew himself up after getting us into this air shaft.
Random.
Gillian.
Never knew
That
his real
explosion
name.
should have taken all of Queen's Hospital with it.
The thick walls of this duct must have shielded us from enough of the blast. If it wasn't for
Or
Random,
you're just being hugged
wouldn't
by a
have made
bunch
it.
of snatchers.
Oh,
I mean, it could be little column A, little column B.
Gillian, we have no time for grief now.
Gillian.
We must get back to Junker headquarters as quickly as possible. Harry and Mika are in danger.
My
You're
eyes
right.
twitching.
And I have to keep my promise to Random. But first, we have to figure out how to get out of here.
Oh my god.
I can't see a thing. What should we do?
How do you not have a flashlight?
Can you see anything?
My optical sensors cannot function. Okay. Hold.
Hey. Metal, turn on your light, right? Will you?
I was waiting for you to ask. Let there be light.
Why would you wait? Well, let's try moving forward.
Oh my god, this game. There could be snatchers waiting for us. Please use extreme caution.
How far does this thing go?
Gillian, are you sure this thing has an exit? Oh fuck, you know? Some kind of scratches here.
Patches. Check them out.
It looks like it continues for some distance. by scraping something very hard, claw-like objects of some kind.
Snatcher. Maybe they were using this some kind of shortcut or
This
background.
came out after the Warriors, so do you think we'll see a Snatcher with a bunch of beer bottles on his fingers?
I cannot answer that for you. I have not seen the Warriors.
It's constructed quite well. There are signs that construction to reinforce it has been carried out. What's this? There's some sand spilled here. How did it get here? Alright, now analyzing the sand. Iron particles, high quantity of phosphorus. This type of sand is particular to the M district in Neo Kobe.
The M district, huh? Around the old factory, right? What's that mean? You're gonna want to keep investigating everything. Metal, are you picking up any movement?
I'm afraid the shock of that explosion has damaged my motion detectors.
So, is it working or not?
I'm getting partial readings, but they are not as sensitive as they should be.
We get attacked in a narrow area like this, we've had it.
Please pray for us, Gillian. We've got to make it out of here.
Damn. So, I have to depend on my own eyes and ears, do I?
If we listen carefully, we may be able to hear something. Should I listen, or should I keep investigating things around us?
I would keep investigating.
Reinforcing bars formed of level 4 hardness steel alloy that have been installed. It's quite strong.
And that's what saved us. I guess we should thank them, right?
It seems this is not just a simple air duct. Okay, it's the same thing. For an air duct, the quantity of dust is quite low.
So that means this thing is used regularly, right?
Yes, there is certainly no reason why anyone would ever deliberately clean a duct like this.
Have you ever tried to clean an air duct? It's a nightmare. That's you.
Gillian, is it Snow 9? There must be. We're close to those.
Be close to a way out of this.
Water is flowing. Okay. What do I do? We sneezed? Should I move?
Keep investigating.
The lower surface is constructed of reinforced concrete. Kia!
Hello, Kia. I love you.
It's quite unusual that the particular sand would be present here. It was no doubt brought here by someone. Okay. You're saying the same thing. It appears that a Snatcher was dragged through here. A human body would not cause such marks.
That naked Snatcher we saw in the operating room?
That's probably correct. An endostructure before the artificial skin was installed seems most likely. Do robots dream of electric gods? Potentially. Okay, same thing. Alright, I will gather and analyze a sample of the air here. Gillian, the results are as I would have expected. Though the concentration is thin, there's definitely Snow 9 present.
Snow 9, huh? Is it okay to breathe it?
You will be safe at least at these concentrations. This does not seem to be just an ordinary air duct.
It looks like the Snatchers have been using it to move around.
With these scratches in the presence of Snow 9, I'd say it's definite.
I sure don't want to meet up with any of them in a tight space like this.
I'm in the gaming posture. Should I advance?
I think so.
Alright, continuing forward.
Jeez, this thing just keeps going.
Oh, we're just
You gotta
going.
be kidding, not here. Get ready to shoot. Get ready to shoot.
I'm hitting
shooting.
the wrong... Okay, wrong button. Oh my god.
We should have saved.
Shh. Fuck.
Well.
The D-pad sucks butt, I have to say.
Yep.
Fuck, why didn't we save?
Where does it continue us?
I don't know. Oh, sick.
Okay, great. That's fantastic.
Oh my god, just...
We should have set up the mouse mode.
Okay, I'm gonna actually try. I didn't really try that time. I'm gonna try. I was very frustrated with the D-pad.
You don't have to lie to kick it. It's fine.
Okay. I did flail the D-pad. My D-pad, if I hit left, though, it can't decide which way it wants to go. So I have to, like, punch it so hard. God damn it. Ugh, it's so hard, Silver. It's so hard. Okay. That went okay, though. My left thumb is gonna just snap off. It's fine.
I believe in you.
Thank you. No! No! For the love of God! Oh, we were doing so well! Shit. That was going well, though. Oh
it was going quite well. It seems like it's cascade. If you keep on top of it, it's fine, but then it just starts, like, snowballing from there.
Okay. Okay. Ugh.
For those that don't know, this game was light gun enabled. We are not light gun enabled.
But if we were, though.
Yeah, I mean, if we enabled the mouse mode, I feel like you just, like, blow them all away.
It's true.
But I don't quite know how to do it.
Oh, God.
I don't know if it would help or not. Would it help if I tell you which direction is next? I don't know if that's a helpful or hindrance, though.
No, I got it. It's so when.
Don't worry about it.
Oh God. We're gonna die. It's fine. I'm just gonna. It seemed when I hit.
Yeah, I saw that.
When I hit, like, whatever direction I hit, whenever it, like, toggles back and forth really quickly, that's not me. That's the controller.
Can you use the thumbstick? I can't remember if we set that up or not.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Shit. There's also like a there seems to be a pausing, like if I shoot like in a rhythm, there seems to be like it might be after 6 bullets that there's like a delay, or it could be my button.
Oh, like a reload or something.
Yeah, or it could literally be my button. Oh, come on. Please? I want to win so badly. Damn it.
You were doing great.
Thank you. My thumb.
And you can take a pause.
And I'm gonna do it. I'm in the gaming posture. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Oh, God.
You, chat.
It's bad.
It's not good.
Also, when I get hit and it joggles the screen, it's a bad time. I kind of...
Well...
I'm gonna make a bad choice.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, God.
See, like, if Raven wasn't using the PS5, you could just hook in the PS5 controller and use that good D-pad.
I actually really do like the D-pad on the PS5.
Oh yeah, the DualSense is a fantastic controller. Do you have a PS4 controller?
I do, but it's so far away.
Okay.
I'm sorry, May. I'm gonna... Don't mind.
Mayday. I love you.
She's
I've
laying
never met
on
you. I would
She's
give
laying
you all
on
the
the
pets.
bed, crushing it in her... She's wearing a gray
For
diaper.
those of you that have never seen any of the photos of Mayday, she's goddamn adorable.
She's the best. How do... Yep, okay. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh my God, this is so much better! It's not great. It's an Xbox One controller.
Yeah, I'm seeing way marked improvements, so it's still better. The Xbox controller's D-pad is shit, but apparently it's at least responsive shit.
See, guys, I'm not bad.
The controller's fault.
They don't even get time, baby.
It
I
really
didn't even
was
get
the controller's
touched.
fault. You got
I
0
didn't
shots.
even get shot.
Yeah.
Whoo!
Look at that.
All right,
Oh,
y'all.
that needs a
I
that
told
needs a victory.
I told y'all that I am a professional gamer. Oh, thanks, Silver. And it's for Rain. Oh no, Rain did that.
subscribed.
Holy
Yep.
shit.
I hit the other button. Now Misty gets one.
Now Misty gets one. Fuck. Hi, Rain. Hello. Holy shit. 1 year though. That's book wild. Also, Silver 44. What the fuck are you doing? Thank you.
I mean, gifting subs.
Gifting subs. Fuck. Rain, I've missed you. I hope you're doing well. Oh my God. I feel like I gotta stretch now.
You have vindication.
I gotta
you can absolutely say it was the controller's fault.
Real talk though.
First shot with a different controller, no hits.
I do, until this game, I have this 8-bit controller. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. I don't know now. I don't know. But it's a nice controller. But it doesn't have a tight D-pad. And sometimes you need a tight D-pad. That's what she said.
We talk about what the hell happened to Nintendo's D-pads.
I don't know. They used to be so
progressively
good.
Worse since like the Super Nintendo.
Okay, so I have the Capcom Beat 'em Up collection on Switch.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first started streaming on a different channel, different thing, everything, I started with my best friend, Mambo Agogo, who hangs out in stream sometimes, and we would do Final Fight Friday nights, and we'd play other games, but we would always end with Final Fight because I was so bad at it. You fight like a few mini bosses, and the first boss you really fight is Katana in the boxing ring, and he has swords, and I would never be able to hurt him and get any damage in, and it was like, this was not that long ago. But couldn't do it, and then I got the Capcom Beat 'em Up thing on Switch, which has a shit-ass D-pad, if you could call it that, and I definitely beat Katana. Like, second try. Like, it wasn't even a joke. I don't even know how it happened. but it was I will say it was not satisfying.
Yeah, I don't know what Nintendo did because like the N64 garbage controller, but a decent D-pad.
I
The
did
GameCube,
okay.
I can tell you for sure right now, the D-pad on the
N64
GameCube is a nightmare.
N64 bad time, but I loved the analog stick, like the tension on the analog stick on the N64.
Sure.
At least, well, I have a third party one that was like super nice. That's also like weird and chonky boys. And then GameCube had those really great triggers.
Yeah, the pressure sensitive triggers.
Yeah, now we got them on PS5. It's great. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
The Wii U Pro controller and the the touchpad on the Wii U had a really good D-pad.
Mm-hmm.
The Wii did not have a great D-pad. The
Yeah.
Switch D-pad, so the Switch Pro controller is on every capacity compared to the Wii U Pro
Mm-hmm.
controller, a step down. Button
Bummer.
responsiveness is a step down. The D-pad it feels worse and gives mispresses. The battery life is worse. So like I don't know. Also, it's $20 more, so that's a whole separate thing.
So I only have the Joy-Cons,
Mhm.
that came with my Switch, and then Tamazon sent me, so I had like horrible Joy-Con drift. So then Tam sent me a left Joy-Con because she was tired of me being like, hold on, and I would like leave on like Animal Crossing. My character
boy.
would just run away. She was like, I'm over it. I'm over it. So I have like a third. But like I've been afraid to get the Pro controller because I'm like, well, the Wii U one was pretty solid.
Yeah, the Wii U one was great, and I wish I could just use that one
Mhm.
instead. But what I got for the Switch itself are those Nyko, what do they call them? Pro pads that are basically like full size controllers split in half that you slap onto each side of the Switch. It makes playing the Switch portably much less painful in my hands.
Sure.
But yeah, the Pro controller is not great. It's just not. Anyway, we should probably keep playing this game.
Yeah, controllers are important though, y'all.
Yes. Yeah. I will say, while the D-pad is still not great, the Series X version of Microsoft's controller is the best controller they've ever made. It is
Oh.
fundamentally better than the old um, Xbox One controller. It is better than the freaking $200, what the heck is it called? The Elite controller. The Series X controller is the best one they've ever made by far.
Why?
The D-pad itself is actually functional at a base level. It's still
Love
not great.
that. Okay.
The buttons have a much better, like for me, much better spring back feeling. And on the sorry, Kia asking me a question. On the buttons, what I'm
Yes.
trying to call them, the triggers? No, the triggers are fine. The triggers are always fine. The shoulder buttons. So on the series, on the original Xbox One controller.
Yes, I'm holding one currently.
I have super long fingers, and the top shoulder buttons, if you hit them from the top center portion, not the edges,
yeah,
they don't work. They don't register the button presses.
Oh.
Like, or 9 times, or like, I'll say, like 7 times out of 10, they do not register.
I'm a normal human size, so I don't have that problem.
Yeah, I know. Most people are hitting them from the edges, right? Not a problem.
Yeah.
But on the Series X controller, it's not an issue. You hit that button anywhere, it works.
Nice. The Xbox One, this is a tense
and
issue.
the Xbox One controller is an infinite better controller than the 360 controller, so...
Yes, I agree with that. I like the Xbox, like, form factor. I like Xbox more than the PlayStation because I prefer the offset analog sticks.
Yeah, I'm the opposite because
Yeah,
your
so is
hands are
Raven.
symmetrical. Why would you want your controller to not be symmetrical?
I don't want it to be symmetrical.
That's fine. I don't agree, but I'm
That's
not
all right.
buying the controller for you. So
Yeah. Like, but that's the thing. Like, in our house, Raven likes the PlayStation 4 controller. PlayStation 5 controller, though, feels mighty nice. But like, I play a lot of like FPSs, and well, I guess I don't anymore controller wise. And
Oh, you need to play Astro's Playroom. Holy crap.
oh, I did start it, and then I was like, I'm sleepy time, and I wanted to actually
Okay.
like do it fully conscious. Because I was doing
Astro's
it.
Playroom
I
is
played it
such
really
a
late.
nostalgia trip. Oh my god.
I played it late when I first set up the PS5 because I was like, I just want to play it, and then I was like, I'm so tired, and I was like,
Yep.
but I want to play with the PS5.
Astro's Playroom does two things. Number one, as somebody who is a child who grew up with the PlayStation and PlayStation 2, and
Mm.
PlayStation 3, Astro's Playroom is like the biggest nostalgia trip ever. But
I
the
like that here.
gameplay, like Asobi team, Sony, you need to give all of the money to the Asobi team because they did so much in that little time, using the DualSense features, using great game design. Like it's a 3D platformer that they do a million different things with. It's
Yeah.
great. It's great. It was one of the best games on the PlayStation 5 during 2020.
I mean, there's still not a whole lot of PS5 games.
I have.
There's not like a
dozen?
lot. We're
There's not
like
a
a
lot.
year in. We're a year in. There's not like a lot.
I mean, but like a dozen is like one a month. That's not terrible.
Meh. I want more options.
Sure, I can see that. Yeah, everybody should play Returnal. Anyway, we should probably play this.
Okay, Gillian.
Game.
Thank you for listening to Controller Talk. We're
Controller
actually
Talk
just a
2021.
peripheral channel now. We only talk
Hey.
about peripherals.
Sponsor Retro. Nyko, you're out there. Sponsor Retro.
I'll talk about them.
Yep. They really built a lot of those things, don't they?
Oh yeah, we need to save. Good,
Yeah,
good
thanks,
call,
Sergeant.
kid. And we need to save.
I will say, hey, at least that was a good checkpointing.
Yes, fantastic. Well, I was playing something recently that I was like, oh, in Eastward, there was a nice checkpoint.
Mhm.
I don't remember what it was.
I will warn you and Raven.
Uh-oh.
One of the biggest issues I have with Control is checkpointing is not great. So make sure you do manual saves whenever you can.
Do manual saves whenever you can.
Hold on. Can't hear you. And I'm in the middle of a arena fight that has been giving me a lot of trouble.
I heard that.
Don't forget to save often.
Okay, I haven't saved yet because I haven't found it. It took 8 tries.
I turned and yelled, and then Wesley's like, "What's happening?" Mayday, sleeping. Okay.
Mayday doesn't give a fuck.
No, she doesn't. She's like, "I'm on the bed, bitch. Those insectors must be security for this area."
Which means that at the end of this duck.
I'm not reading any motion. Let's move on.
I want me to play more of those spiders. Look, a way out.
I don't know.
That's you.
We're saved, Gillian.
What was the question?
But how do I save?
Oh, the areas with little satellites on the ground.
The area with satellites on the ground.
Thank you.
Okay.
Middle, don't let your guard down.
Dual gaming.
It almost looks like a ritual site with a bunch of satellites and duct tape.
What in the world?
This is part of the tube liner, the city's long-abandoned subway system.
You mean Queen's Hospital and this were connected?
Yes, it would appear that the Snatchers were using this to move from place to place. This would provide them with the perfect way to move about while still avoiding the ultraviolet rays.
I do like
so
this
much.
portrait of him.
We should have realized this sooner.
Sure.
The city is crisscrossed by the tube liner's old lines.
I have a young
and
Silver
since they are
Story after
abandoned,
we're out of
the
here
Snatchers could move undetected as
that
well.
this reminded me of.
Trench coats in an abandoned subway.
Those two we caught a glimpse of at the abandoned
half of
factory
that.
where Gibson was killed were able to disappear so quickly. They must have used this subway.
That would appear to be correct.
Excuse me.
The tube liner passes underneath that factory site as well. That would also explain why sand from the factory was in the air duct at the hospital.
So this is the trick they were using to stay out of the sun and avoid being seen while they moved around.
Now we know why it took so long to uncover them.
All right, let's follow the subway. We should be able to get out when we get to the nearest station.
Gillian, you want to watch where you're pointing that gun?
No.
Metal's gonna get it. How far does this bloody thing go?
We're probably lost.
To where we are.
Wait, is this not a hostage situation?
I mean, I guess it could be.
Did you read that? Am I...
Yes.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Okay. Well, we can't save yet, so.
Nope, we can't.
Sorry, didn't want to yawn at people. Metal, can you see what's up ahead?
It appears that the tunnel
Jeez,
continues for as far as I can see.
I don't like that sentiment at all on either side of it.
Oh no.
Oh, so young Silver story.
Yes.
So I grew up in New York, directly in New York City. I lived in the Bronx. Despite what the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies may lead you to believe, there's not a lot of fully finished close-up subway stations. But I sure as hell went with a few friends down abandoned subway lines to see if we could find them.
Okay.
And the closest thing that we ever found was like, it looked like it had been like a maintenance exit that had never been finished. So it was like a room that was kind of half-finished walls and everything like that. And that's how I know what decomposing protein smells like. There was no person there, but there were some animals that were not living anymore. So don't recommend you explore abandoned subway tunnels, folks. Also, there's probably murderers down there nowadays. So
yeah. When I was in grad school, there's like the program I was in, they took 2 students a year. Usually at like I think my 3rd year they took 3 or whatever. So there was like 7 of us, or there was a number of us. And then I went to grad school in Colorado, and we went to the San Luis Valley, which is like southwest Colorado, and it's beautiful. It's like empty as hell, but like I've never seen so many stars in the sky ever in my life. But
yeah, light pollution makes people not realize how much we're missing from the sky.
It's buck wild. It was beautiful. I saw like so many shooting stars. It was crazy. And I was in like a hot spring. It was awesome. But it's very desolate, and like the farming out there is, I don't know what, but there's like the great sand dunes because it's so dusty and windy out there. All the sand collected in a corner of the mountains. It's wild. But why did I bring this up? Oh, so we went out there to do like basically we did a publication all together, and all of our work had to do with the San Luis Valley. So I worked with the great sand dunes out there, which are beautiful. You should look them up. And someone I worked with was interested in like the refuse out there, because there's just like a lot of like, you know, you like drive by like broken down junkyards and stuff that are just like abandoned. So we went to the dump, I guess. And since it's out there where there's like farms, there was like the livestock dump.
Oh.
That's a thing. Did you know that?
Yeah, I'm in Kansas. I knew that.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that was a thing.
It shouldn't be a thing if I had an opinion. But
yes,
yeah.
I agree. I think there's other ways to handle that. But for a multitude of reasons, ways to handle that. But I was traveling with a dog named Rufus, baby girl. And that was her full name. Like when she was adopted, it was Rufus, baby girl. She was a lab pit mix, and she was perfect. She was allergic to everything, though.
Oh.
The tunnel seems to be
Dogs
going...
shouldn't be allowed to have allergies.
I know.
That's not right. That's in general.
She would also...
Like, let dogs should be allowed to eat chocolate. By the way, don't give your dog chocolate.
No.
But, like, they should be allowed to eat chocolate.
Because
they deserve it. I can't read that line, so...
Gillian, what's wrong?
Look, metal, light!
Yes, but this doesn't look like a station.
I got very scared. We have not been able to save.
Where do you suppose it leads, Gillian?
I don't have the slightest, but let's climb
I don't
and
have
see.
the slightest.
All right.
I don't
Now
know.
climbing the ladder. We seem to have emerged into an odd place. Wait, this room.
It's Freddie Nielsen's bathroom. He was using this shaft from the bathtub to get down into the subway. So that's how he did that.
We've already
Yes,
discovered
as
this.
I recall, after you disposed of Lisa, he somehow entered the apartment without using the regular entrance.
Which he accomplished by using this secret passage
Oh,
into his
he's
bathtub.
really piecing it together,
The
huh?
bathtub must be of a double construction. The bottom is actually a lid. When they wanted to hide the passage, all they needed to do was fill the tub. And to get in and out, they would just drain the water into another tank.
Jeez. Double bottom bathtubs, abandoned subways? Snatchers really go out of their way to
Snatchers.
stay out of the sun.
Snatchers.
Okay, Gillian, let's head outside.
It's Freddie Nielsen's bathroom. Oh my god. Do we need to do anything here?
I can check if you would like.
I feel like we should just leave, but I don't want to miss something.
You should save.
Oh yeah.
No, we can move into the next room. We do have to do stuff in the next
Okay.
room.
Use Metal Gear. Wash your hands. We're gonna continue playing. All right, y'all. Can you pay attention? We're playing a game here. All right. We're not talking about peripherals and dead things. We're playing Snatcher. All right. No tomfoolery.
Speaking of tomfoolery, I am now in a fully reclined position, and it's great.
It's ridiculous.
I am the anti-gamer position now.
It's ridiculous. This is Freddy's living room. Oh, the map. Iagra, hello.
Hey, Igra, how you doing?
I'm sorry, I still have the sounds off because I don't trust the Twitch landscape yet. But hello.
The internet
How are
is
you?
not to be trusted.
It's true. You'll imagine the sounds. I did. I jerked on the inside. Lisa's remains have been cleaned up.
I thought you were about to say Lisa remains cleaned up. Like, well, she wasn't that drunk.
Yeah. It's a large-scale map of Moscow.
Moscow, huh? Okay, I'm gonna... Chin Shuo over at Queen's Hospital had a picture of St. Basil's Cathedral. The chief has a picture of Red Square hidden. How come everybody is such a big Moscow fan these days? Communists.
It's like they keep talking about the Kremlin, and he doesn't get it. Moscow seems to hold some clue to this whole thing, doesn't it?
Moscow. That guy say something about it? Yeah, I mean, dude, that was like 40 minutes ago.
He's a real ding-dong. Before the explosion, didn't Chin Shu-o say something about achieving what was meant to be 55 years ago in the depths of the Kremlin?
Now you mention it. Map exactly from that era, isn't it? Or sorry, this map is exactly from that era, isn't it?
Moscow 55 years ago. The key is understanding the Snatchers, no doubt, lies here.
This to have some meaning. I don't think that they'd paste a 50-year-old map up here just as a decoration.
A holographic marker indicates the location that Lisa's remains were found. It's a late 20th century map. Great. Okay, we will not... Not reading any movement. That's great. It's a lot...
I believe we're good to go.
Okay. Exit.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful that you don't touch the tape lines.
Hey, you mean this laser beam, right?
Don't break the beam, Gillian. You'll have people from headquarters all over the place. It's a security sensor, you know.
I see. Gotta make sure nobody messes with the evidence after all. I mean, shouldn't we want cops here? Yeah. Jeez. feel like I'm breaking into the place or something. I mean, you kinda are.
Yep. We're outside the Nielsen's apartment.
Thank God. Let's get back to HQ.
I'm assuming we go straight there.
No. Aren't there any taxis around here?
Why don't we search the area? God, I can't just use my turbo cycle because it's not here.
Well, yeah, because it's crashed on the side of the road.
Oh, fuck. I forgot that that happened. Okay.
We had to jump on back of Random's one-wheeled motorcycle.
I forgot that this happened, and I was in a falling squat position. Look, there's a taxi over there. Can I move to taxi? Nope. Okay. Investigate. Taxi. The cab is for hire. Shall we board it?
Can we move there now?
Right in taxi. Alright, let's board the taxi. We've boarded the taxi.
We boarded, oh.
I swear, if this is a Snatcher.
Where to, sir? This is a man cab. I can take you anywhere you want to go.
The car has been modified to operate on manual only.
Hey, this is a black taxi, you know. Don't be so nosy, okay?
His face is concealed. Polarizing film has been placed on the rearview mirror.
Come on, stop that, please. Now, where would you like to go? We're on urgent business. Get us to Junker HQ as quickly as you can. Junker HQ, huh? What would you want to go there for? Something going down? I guess again? We're in a hurry. This some kind of joke, sir? You can't be serious. This is a man taxi, you know? I can't go to a place like that. Metal, I think we picked a weird taxi. Maybe investigate?
From here, we only see the back of his head.
Come on. Oh, it's the same thing.
Yeah. I'm investigating now. I didn't touch anything before. The driver's identification is not posted on the dashboard.
Come on, you know the unspoken rule. Drivers and passengers of black taxis aren't supposed to interfere with each other's business, you know?
The driver is of medium weight and medium build.
Come on, stop that, please. Now, where would you like to go?
To the place across the street.
Listen, I'm a junker. Take me to Junker HQ and do it quickly. Oh boy. I'm afraid not. You're going somewhere else. You want to know where that is? Where?
If he says hell. Yeah!
Straight to hell. Oh boy.
Is he dead?
He's junk now. Stubborn
New
one, wasn't he?
controller.
Jeez. He made it through that explosion and was waiting for us out here. If those things ever get control of the city, there's no way we'll ever get it back. We've got
No
to
way.
stop him before that.
Got him.
And to do that, we have to prevent the chief from getting to the Kyoto summit.
I know. And I have to pay back my debt to Random.
Let's use
Look
this
at my
taxi
piercing
to
blue
get
eyes. I'm like, Bing
I
Crosby.
planned on it. I just hope Mika and Harry are
Did
safe.
Bing Crosby have blue eyes?
No, well, I don't know. But like when they remastered the colorization for like White Christmas, he has like creepy ass blue eyes. We've arrived at Junker headquarters. I certainly hope Mika and Harry are safe.
Oh, they did. All right, Metal. This is it. The final showdown. You ready? Let's go.
Yeah. Now enter. I'm sorry.
Do that.
I'm sorry. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
This is the lobby.
All right, let me get out of the recline position.
Yeah, I just got into the modified gaming posture where it's legs crossed and my chair is now at like a 45. Okay. What? The shutter on the reception booth is closed. It appears that something attacked this place. The shutter on the reception booth is closed.
Where did Mika go? Well, I mean, in theory, she should still be in there because that's supposed to be super safe, right?
Yeah. This is the protective shutter for the reception booth. It is automatically lowered in times of danger.
I don't like how it looks like the shutter was like something
Punched
feeding
and
itself
stuff, yeah.
out from the inside.
Yeah. The emergency light is flashing on the door check panel. So headquarters.
HQ is put on emergency status.
There are a few holes in the shield, no doubt caused by blast or cannon fire.
Cannon. Snatchers who did this.
He's so astute. The surface of the shutter shows evidence of having been struck by fire from an energy weapon. I read motion. Something is in the booth. It's been locked from the inside. The only way to open it is from inside the booth. Emergency lights flashing.
Can't this be opened from the outside?
If it has an emergency external connection port, then it can be opened from the outside. Well, couldn't we just like knock and be like, yo?
Metal, find this external connection jack.
Here we are. I've located the emergency external connection port on the side of the booth. With this, I will be able to open the shutter. Which seems like a bad time. Now plugging in...
One to save, but here we go.
Okay, here's the thing. She's probably dead in there and there's a Snatcher.
We didn't see Mika's corpse.
Releasing lock mechanism. Now opening the shutter.
All right, I'm going to open it, but please use extreme caution. Anything.
I would love for her to be alive, but this game doesn't like people to be alive.
Oh, we never went on the date. Oh, no.
Mika! Mika, are you all right? Metal, how is she?
Her pulse is normal. The only external injuries are to her forehead, and they are not serious. There's been no significant blood loss.
Mika, come on, snap out of it. It's me, Gillian.
I like how Gillian's face looks different every time he's in a scene.
Mika, what happened?
At least her boobie isn't out. This is...
Chief. The chief is a Snatcher.
So he's finally shown his true colors.
Harry's...
What's happened to Harry?
Harry put me in the pod and sealed the main door. He locked the Snatcher in.
That was smart. Not even a Snatcher can get through this shield.
So where's Harry?
He said keep the door sealed no matter what happens in there. And then he went in. Gillian, please help him.
Harry! Mika, open the door. I'm going in.
Also, something's weird with
Metal,
Gillian's
we're
ear
going in.
and bothers the
Be
hell out of
careful.
me.
It looks like an oyster.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Gillian, please be careful. The chief is very cunning. Don't let your guard down.
Don't worry. I'll watch myself in there.
Oh. I like that you're sad and I was just shocked at the same time. We're in the main hallway. What's this? Someone is down.
Harry!
Oh, Gillian. Is that you? I'm getting old. Just look at me.
What happened?
I saw the chief messing with your turbo cycle. And that weird picture in his office.
Metal, how is he?
Not
Metal.
great.
I do not wish to say.
Really that bad, huh?
Gillian, Gillian when I confronted him about what I saw. He showed me what he really was. I was barely able to even scratch him.
That's enough, Harry. I understand. Metal, is there anything we can do for him?
Gillian, I'm sorry.
Some of all of his organs have been
Harry,
perforated.
you'll be okay. Doesn't look like you're hurting too bad. This will work out perfect. You always were working too hard anyway. Why don't you take a nice long vacation somewhere and rest up?
Yeah, sure. Nice try, Gillian, but it's my body. I know I ain't gonna make it. You were a good kid, Gillian.
Harry!
We got sad sacks.
I don't know how to say this right, but I've always had a special feeling about you. I've always had trouble talking to people since I was little, like my father. What I can remember of him.
Pulse and blood pressure falling.
Harry, hang in there. You and I were gonna go out and tie one on, remember?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You, me, and Jean, the three of us.
But John is...
Metal, quiet!
Gillian, I've lived my life alone. I didn't know my parents or family. Always so stubborn, glued to my research.
This is a lot of
never
exposition.
Really trusted anybody.
I mean, we're near the end, I'm assuming, so.
Mm-hmm.
That was a mistake.
Blood pressure continuing to fall.
Harry?
After Jean died, I felt it. Human warmth, companionship.
I know what you mean.
Gillian, I just wanted to get along with everybody. I don't need no Nobel Prize. For 50 years, I've been searching, trying to find something I lost. Looks like I'll never find it
boy.
now.
Gillian,
This is really...
he's about...
Looks like I've been talking too much.
Oh.
It's up to you now, Gillian.
Kiss him.
I'm finished. You won't forget this, old grouch, will you?
Harry!
Gillian, you've got to believe in yourself. You're the last junker.
Harry! Harry!
He's a junking snatcher.
Pupils are dilated.
Cunningham! No! Snatcher! I'll get you for this!
We have no time for grieving. That Snatcher is still hiding somewhere here in headquarters.
Harold!
Listen to me. If that Snatcher gets me, you've got to take Mika and run. Then you've got to blow up Junker headquarters. Blow it sky high. You understand me?
Yes, sir. I just hope it doesn't come to that. So, where should we start our search?
Sorry, Metal, I couldn't hear you over the sound of this sad synth jazz.
I know. Oh.
Well, no saving now. I mean, the chief would probably be in his office? I don't know, actually. Would he be in his office or in your office?
Maybe my office?
Okay.
I don't know. Let's go to the Chiefs one. We'll just go there. This is the Chief's office. Should we
So now you
search?
can save.
Okay. Oh God, yes. Yeah. I don't want to see exposition of a man dying again. That was a lot. Okay, we're gonna continue the game. Do we need to? Okay, real talk. Do we need to search, or do we just need to find him, or do we need to search to find him?
You need to search each room.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna look to reveal all the things. Doesn't seem to be. Okay. Oh no! Good God, sir.
Some juicy boy emotes.
Juicy boy. I can see the whole life flashing before my eyes. Let me tell you all about it. Our next door neighbors, they have a beautiful shepherd who barks, but like not crazy, but they have a corgi that is like something, which is totally fine, but it riles our dogs up because it's like I know that the dog is fine, but like hearing the dog not knowing and being able to see it, like it doesn't sound like fun sounds. You know what I mean?
Oh, so they're worried that the dog is in distress.
Yes, but we can see the dog running around and like wagging its tail. It's just the sounds it makes, but it sounds definitely of stress. Okay. All right. Now, like investigating. What? Oh, sorry. Nothing's there. Oh, okay. I will check it out now. Are you ready? What? Oh, sorry. Nothing's there. What the I will... What? We're... Okay. Am I...
You're good.
Can we go? We can go?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's just go from the top down then.
Okay. Okay, no sign of snatchers. All right. Oh! That scared me. Nobody's there. Please be careful. Nothing unusual. I'd be so upset if I'm like creeping on like the big bad villain and he was like hiding under my desk. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, we're good?
Yep.
Shooting range? Oh wait, engineer's room. This is engineering. No snatchers seem to be around. Let's search behind the work table.
About the only place one could hide in the room here, isn't it? I'm paraphrasing.
All right, now investigating. What? Oh, sorry, nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, nothing here. Good. Game. Okay. Killing me. Mm-hmm. Above the booth. Okay.
I'm muted. I think the booth might be touching the ceiling. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. I'm going to save again from all of our searching.
Sure.
Okay. Yes. And we can leave, yes?
Yep.
I was like, does it need me to practice?
Computer room.
I'm guessing it's going to be hallway. Okay, no snatchers. Nothing. Great.
Is there any motion in the room?
I feel okay. I forgot about Jordan. I feel like in the Snatcher universe, like with like the world that they've built for this game, they could make a really cool point and click adventure that really like fleshes out and like expedites some of the stuff. I don't know. I feel like I would be happy revisiting Neo Kobe.
Sure.
In a
they made a
different type of game.
top-down RPG on the Nintendo.
Is it good?
I do not know. It's not available in English.
There might be a like a patch
Yeah, I had been looking the other day. I could not find one either.
We're in the main hallway.
I checked all the rooms. Where could it be?
Let's go through all the rooms one more time. No!
There's only one room. Go to the chief's office. Well, you're fine. We saved recently.
Yeah. There's only one room. Okay, I gotta gamer posture it. What's this? There's something on the desk. Oh!
Maybe look around.
There's some kind of stain on the desktop. It's blood. If it's Mika, I will lose my mind. Can we not look at the ceiling? Can we not? There's no stain on this. Oh my god, game. It appears that the blood is dripping from the ceiling. Why don't we investigate the ceiling?
Why don't you look up, you dumb mook? Cunningham.
The lighting control system has been destroyed. Distance to motion readings increasing.
Is he trying to run?
Motion readings have vanished.
You got past me this time, Snatcher.
The perfect hiding spot, just off screen.
Has been activated.
Can we find him again?
We should go after him immediately.
We'll find him. We know he's somewhere inside.
Should we look for him? We should probably look for him. Let's go look for him. Let's go
We should look
looking.
for traces of blood.
I am yelling.
A little bit.
Yeah, because they're yelling. I'm yelling. Okay. Where should we go? Hallway?
Sure. I'm not looking at the walkthrough unless you want me to.
I'm gonna sit up. I feel like it's just like reverse. I don't know. We're in the main hallway. Do we need to search though, or would we just find his body? You know, like would he just be?
I don't know. I would say, yeah.
I'm going rogue.
You'd only have to move to all the rooms.
Okay. Oh, because it looks like we'll find a blood splash. 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 Yelling is valid. I am yelling. I don't regret yelling. You know, when you're looking for something, you always find it the last place you look. Did we go to all the rooms?
I don't think so. Maybe. Well, maybe we did. Back to the hallway. Damn, where's he hiding?
There's no way for it to get out of headquarters.
Still some rooms we haven't checked. I guess back to the chief's office? Oh wait, there we go. We can go to front.
Oh, front. Oh, shit.
Motherfuckers, have you killed Mika? Let's check the lobby.
The lobby?
You never know.
I'm upset. But the main door was sealed off when we came in.
Double checked everywhere else. Go take a look.
The main door has been opened. Did Mika open it?
Wait, Mika's not in the pod. What happened?
The lighting has been disconnected.
Don't move, Seed. Cunningham, is that you?
I read motion. He is definitely in here.
Where are you? Show yourself. I'm
Oh.
right here. I don't need to run or hide from you.
Have a good one, EO. We're here.
Wait,
Mika!
Mika was wearing what?
No, Gillian, don't move. It's a trap.
A hostage.
I mean, I have nothing against like
Cowardly
spare midriff.
scum.
That's just an interesting
Mika.
business suit.
Why did you open the entrance?
I don't know. I was really scared. I mean, the emergency light's coming on so suddenly.
Seed, go ahead and shoot. But you'd better be a pretty good shot, or this kid goes home in a bag.
Shoot, Gillian. Kill this thing. Don't worry about me.
Mika,
What are you going to do?
I have you now, Junker.
So yeah, you do have to shoot, but definitely not her.
Oh my god.
Just give it a moment.
Couldn't.
What? Shot him.
I don't. Oh shit!
Oh, is that technically left and not left down?
I shot her.
Yeah, don't shoot her. There we
I
go.
did shoot her. I did.
The Snatcher's
Well-
functions have been terminated.
Mika, are you all right?
Yes. Yes, I think so.
You did shoot me once.
Harry, I got him. Random? Sorry it took so long, but this ought to make us even.
There it is.
Junker? You may have stopped me, but it's not over yet.
Gillian, this is just residual energy feedback. Its power levels are dropping rapidly.
It's like that gif.
Hospital was nothing more than a maintenance facility. We have comrades operating throughout the city, more than you can imagine.
Only shoot her a little,
We'll
okay?
move into phase 2.
Mhm.
For that, we will enlist the help of Professor Lorraine. Your existence is meaningless as long as you don't get your memory back. Good luck, Junker.
My memory? Comrades? Professor Lorraine?
Harry. Why? Please tell me. Why do so many good people have to die?
Mika.
This is all wrong.
Mika, don't worry. I won't let anybody else die. I've made a promise to Harry and Random. But the city is still full of Snatchers. This fight is just beginning.
Your fight's just beginning. I didn't even notice him standing there.
Gillian, I have an urgent video call from Jamie. I'll connect you.
Uh-oh.
Gillian, I've got my memory back. I remember everything.
Your memory. So what about us, Jamie? Who are we?
Gillian, it's terrible. What we've done.
Jamie, what's wrong?
I can't tell you something like this over the video phone. I would have been better off never remembering.
Okay, Jamie, calm down. I'll head out right now. Where are you? Is it snowing?
I'm sorry, Gillian. I can't tell you. They've taken our boy hostage.
Our boy? Who?
Professor Modner is here too.
Jamie, what are you talking about?
I'm so sorry.
Snatcher!
Gillian!
We have Professor Lorraine. We only require her cooperation for a short period here at the Kremlin. So for now, I suggest you avoid doing anything foolish, Professor Seed.
I have a lot of questions.
I have no answers.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to go to there. So did we do the bad thing?
I don't know.
That was
Or
only
maybe,
Act
like,
2?
if they called him Professor, maybe him and Mika were researchers and they've got, like, the solution for the fake skin or something?
Mm.
Or maybe they created Snatchers, who knows?
Well, they're not old enough because that was 55 years ago?
No,
No,
55
that's
years ago wasn't when
a
they first appeared.
catastrophe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the catastrophe. I think Snatchers started appearing 5 years ago? It's been a while. I don't remember.
Hmm. And apparently we just found out we have a son.
I guess.
Our boy.
It's gonna be our dog, which I approve.
Yeah, valid.
Oh, like, I would go to Moscow to fight through a bunch of robots to save my dog. I don't have a problem with that.
Hello, game.
With the start of this year's Kyoto Summit just 3 hours away, the delegates from the participating countries are beginning to arrive at the conference center.
Did we do a bad thing? Is chicken flavored ramen.
A major poll of domestic and international opinion carried out just last week shows that the vast majority of respondents favor a complete quarantine of Neo Kobe as a means to combat the risk of the Snatcher menace.
The Snatcher menace.
Now that the chief's death has been confirmed, it won't be long before they strip us of our Junker authorization.
They will be deciding how to handle Neo Kobe at the summit in just 3 hours.
There are rumors that they're going to use nukes on the city to make sure the Snatchers are wiped out.
That's ridiculous. Come on, this is the 21st century.
That may not be as improbable as it seems. The world's leaders are extremely concerned about the Snatcher problem.
The chief was going to calm this hysteria in his speech at the summit, but that'll never happen now.
Because he was a
3 months
Snatcher.
ago, government pressure on Junker operations increased dramatically. Gillian's transfer here was really our last chance.
Our own chief was snatched. It's not too surprising they don't want to trust us anymore.
I've heard that the Army and FBI are going to take over operations now.
That's correct. That too will
Wait.
be officially decided in 3 hours' time.
The FBI in Japan?
3 hours, eh?
It's Neo Kobe,
Is
you know.
there any way we can find their hideout in that time?
Yeah, but Neo Kobe is still
We and everybody
Japan.
else in this city are
Pretty sure we
finished.
confirmed that earlier.
As far as they're concerned,
Who
we're
knows
just like
what
a cancerous
countries
tumor
are
that
what
has to be
now.
cut out.
We have to hit
Thank
the
you,
Snatcher's
Igra.
headquarters before then.
Gillian, can you do it?
If we only knew where it was, I should be able to manage something.
He looks different in every scene. It's wild.
He looks 12 years younger in this scene than he did in the last
What
close-up.
about the memory of that snatcher who was impersonating the chief?
Just like the others, it was completely blanked. It's a form of self-destruct mechanism that they use.
International FBI.
Wait a minute.
So
Mel,
Interpol.
what about tracing that video phone call from Jamie?
It was no good. The call didn't last long enough. Still, it definitely did come from within the city.
Damn. Where are they hiding?
Gillian,
It does, except
can't
for
you
these
remember anything at all?
cutscenes. I don't know
Didn't
why they
Jamie
don't
say
have
something that
subtitles here.
implied you were somehow connected to the Snatchers?
Nothing. I can't remember a damn thing.
Kia, for some reason,
Mel,
during voice
I want you to
cutscenes,
tell
they
me
do not
everything
have
you know about me.
captions.
Why was I sent to Junker headquarters? Where did I come from?
I agree,
Gillian,
Igra.
Metal, the chief's dead. Tell me everything you know about me.
Well, you see...
Metal!
All right. With the chief gone, you are the highest-ranking officer here.
You knew all along?
Of course.
Where were we rescued from?
3 years ago, you and Jamie were taken into protective custody in the Siberian neutral zone by the 17th...
The
Hold
game.
on. Yeah, so I don't have the stream back yet, though.
Okay.
There we are. Okay, we're back on the stream.
Hi. Hello. So I couldn't pause the game quick enough to when I realized you were gone. So I
Yeah,
don't.
Harry's their kid,
The
and they were in
cryo.
cryo sleep.
Yep.
Poor Gillian. Just held his kid in his arms as he died.
So it's possible that they did do some fucked shit and then went into cryo sleep and they don't remember they have a son that they don't remember, and that was Harry. And as you can
Yep.
see, Gillian is just finding that out.
Harry? Harry was my son?
Using the information gained from the photo, it was established that you are Gillian Seed and your wife, Jamie Lorraine. Both of you are American citizens, born in the late 1960s.
The 1960s?
Jeez.
In addition, both of you vanished without a trace in 1989. There is no other information available about you after that.
1989?
Yes, you come from a world that's been gone for 50 years.
But what does that have to do with the Snatchers?
When the 17th
Is the Cold War still going on during 89? Is that right?
That's the year the wall came down, right? Or was that 90?
Were all right. Most of the 17th was killed. One of them was a Snatcher. Of course, before their departure,
89.
thorough
Is the
examinations.
Berlin Wall.
So, if one of them was snatched,
it had to be somewhere in Siberia, right?
That's correct. And in order to attempt to determine the origin of the Snatcher, as well as your true identities, you were assigned to Junker headquarters. The hope was that exposure to the Snatchers would help you regain your memories.
Moscow? 50 years ago?
Almost everyone who was in Moscow at the time was killed in the catastrophe.
So Gillian and Jamie are the only living witnesses?
So there were Americans living in Moscow.
Harry was my son. Did he know?
No, it was highly classified information. He was never told.
I was never able to do anything for him.
Wait a minute, Gillian. Didn't Jamie say something about taking a boy hostage?
That's right. They must know about Harry and are using him to threaten her.
We have to find their headquarters quickly.
We've only got 3 hours.
Gillian, let's think this all through again. We may get some kind of a hint out of it.
You're right.
That's how thinking things through.
The way they're operating.
All right, let's go over what we know about them.
First of all, what's the Snatcher's weak point?
Do you want answers? Do you remember answers? Because
it's ultraviolet rays, right?
Yeah. I mean, that says sun's rays, but yeah, that's what ultraviolet rays are.
This is the Snatcher's weak point. Or whoever said that. That's correct. Their weak point is their defective artificial skin. Long-term exposure to ultraviolet rays causes mutation in the blah, 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 blah. Specifically, long ultra rays. Right.
That's right. And there's a reason they are so limited as to when they... There's a reason that they are so limited as to when they can be out. They only come out at night in the middle of winter and wear sunscreen even then.
That's the message
that Jean used to, or Jean used to, when he figure out when what the Snatchers were up to. Like, he looks different in this scene too. Anyway, how ironic. Turns out the destruction of the ozone layer actually had a benefit for us humans.
All right, that's right. Now what method were they using to move and be able to avoid ultraviolet rays and sunlight at the same time? I guess Black Taxi?
No, it was the subway system, remember?
Is it called Underpass?
The Underpass. Yeah.
Okay. I was
This
just
is
like...
the method of movement.
I was like, Underpass? That's not very effective. That's right. They were using the abandoned tunnels of the old tube liner. That's how
on
they
Secret Crush, it's because that's how they get the subliminal messaging into your brain. Nielsen's apartment, the old factory, Queen's Hospital, all of their hideouts were occupied or were connected by the tube liner. So maybe there's a tunnel under the main base as well? There's a good chance of that.
Next, what phenomenon was always observed at any location where Snatchers appeared, including the underground tunnels?
This is the phenomenon you're talking about?
That's right. And what was the cause of the sneezing?
This is the reason for the sneezing.
Fucking
Oh,
game.
I know where we have to go. We have to go back to the strip club.
Yeah, you're correct. The sneezing was caused by the presence of the allergen snow night. Oh my god! Game!
They were using it to interfere with radio transmissions and keep people away. They probably were producing it intentionally themselves.
You're a better sport than me. I'm like, you've already beat this into our heads. The only regions of the city where Snow 9 is still present are areas around the... Would that be Ina or Ina?
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 Right,
It has...
it's supposed to be like Japanese, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But some, like, the naming conventions
I guess it could be Ina as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if it was Japanese, it'd be like I know.
Yeah.
I don't know that you ever do Ina, but anyway.
It has been clear. It's been cleared out the other areas because of the danger of the presence.
So that must be. So that means their base must be somewhere near the Ina River, right?
That is a fair conclusion. They are probably somewhere near the river, connected to Snow 9.
Accessible to the tube liner and near the Ina River.
We must not forget the 3 photographs that we found the Snatchers with. All of them were related to the Soviet Union before the catastrophe. The map on the wall, the picture of the temple, and the photo of the Red Square. Why do they keep memorabilia like this?
Maybe they're homesick? Maybe that's where they come from. Homesick? Get serious, Mika. They're robots, you know.
Let's analyze this a little closer. What if you just overlaid all 3 images and see where angles point to?
Moscow, right?
Yeah.
Is
Moscow and Russia. You know, like...
Well, Russia's not a city,
yeah,
right?
That's true. That's correct. It's Moscow.
Moscow must be where they come from. That's supposed to be the basis of their programming.
We know this.
You might be right. Just as people have a hometown that is dear to them, their creators may have put a hometown into their programming. They use very advanced artificial intelligence systems. Some of the pauses. So they may have needed something like that to maintain their emotional balance. Yeah, they were born out of nothing. They needed to give them some kind of image as an emotional base. So Moscow is their creator and their home. And the place that they found Jamie and I.
In other words, this homing instinct thing of theirs has led them to set up their headquarters in some place that reminds them of home, or their creator.
What part of this city is like Moscow?
Moscow's really cold, right? They get a lot of snow, don't they?
Snow?
No snow has been recorded in Neo-Kobe in several years.
Well, then that's not it.
Wait, what about that pollen? That crystal bioengineered stuff, Snow 9?
Now that you mention it, wasn't it snowing on Jamie's video phone call?
That's right. Their hideout has to be somewhere close to the Ina River.
The Ina River flows for miles around here, Gillian. We could never search it all in time.
Gillian, let's look at a map of the areas investigated so far. This is an enlarged view of the southwest portion of the city around the Ina River. This blue area is that in which Snow 9 is present. Now I'll superimpose a chart of the abandoned tube liner tunnels. From this we can establish those areas with Snow 9, which are accessible by subway tunnel.
Damn. Nice try, but it's still too large. We could never cover it in 3 hours.
Don't give up so fast, Gillian. What about that image of home thing we were talking about? Maybe there's some kind of geographic similarity. Maybe the same view can be seen or something.
I'll display a map of Moscow alongside.
What's this?
Look, the rivers are exactly the same shape.
How did they do that?
This is the Moscow
That's
River over
not
here.
a thing that happens, but okay.
It looks like we're on the right track, Metal. Show us the location that Jamie and I were picked up from.
All right, right here.
Metal, before the catastrophe, what was at this location?
The
It's the
headquarters for
club.
the entire Soviet Union, the Kremlin.
The Kremlin? That Snatcher said something about taking Jamie to their Kremlin.
Metal, what spot in Neo-Kobe would match up with the location of Moscow's Kremlin?
Calculating. This This is the spot. It's presently occupied by an old church. It's rather large, but reports indicate it's been abandoned for nearly 20 years.
And it's right in the middle of the Snow 9 and subway area.
That's it. That's their headquarters. Their new Kremlin.
Gillian, let's go!
Wait, Gillian.
Hey, Mika.
Hey, I'm a junker too, you know.
I know, and you're a great one at that.
So take me with you then.
Oh,
You
we're
head
out
to
of
the
sync.
summit to warn the delegates.
Yep.
They haven't given up, you know.
The summit's in Kyoto. I'm not going to be the only one to run.
You've got to convince them not to use nukes on Neo Kobe.
We found their hideout. There's no need now to sink the whole island.
Yes, but...
It's a tough job. Can you do it?
Okay, Gillian. I'll do what I can.
I'll do it for you
Thank you, Mika.
and your wife.
Don't say it, okay?
Let's go, Gillian.
I mean, they could end up in an
Gillian?
open relationship.
Yes?
It's true.
Or
wrong?
polyamorous.
How about
Sorry,
dinner
polyamorous?
sometime?
Dinner?
Yeah, you know, dinner.
Nick got
Mika.
married.
Not interested.
Oh, God damn it, Gillian.
I thought it would be nice, you know, to kick back, relax. It's Christmas after all.
Christmas, huh? I'll be back by then.
Gillian, we have to hurry.
That's a promise, right?
Gillian,
I
you're
heard you.
going to save
Yeah.
your wife.
Okay. But I gotta go to church first.
I'll see you soon then.
Okay, Metal, let's go.
I mean, yeah, on Secret Crush. I mean, hey, I got nothing wrong with consensual polyamory. Big important first word there.
This is the last turbo cycle.
Is it like the last unicorn? Are we gonna cry now? Chat, if you've never seen the last unicorn, please go watch that. Good
We're
movie.
saving. We're in the bottom of the ninth, is what Metal Gear just said.
Igra, so Gillian's going to save his wife, who remembers her past. And in the process, which Mika knows, she's like, hey, let's go on a date. To be fair, Gillian, who knew he was married, also heavily hit on Mika when we first met her. So,
Yeah. Let's head to church.
I've input the map data on the Kremlin's locations. Lift off.
I am stressed.
it'll be fine.
I'm shocked that there was this much left of the game.
No, I mean,
Flight
we've
configuration,
only really
now
been
getting
going
altitude.
for... Keep in mind, we had about 45 minutes of shenanigans.
Jamie.
So
I don't know
we've
what
only
you're
been going-
talking about. I don't know what you're talking
We've been going for about an
Please
hour.
keep in mind that we're working with a strict time limit.
Hour and 15 minutes.
A strict
60
time
you're dead
limit.
in 3
You know.
hours.
You know how I feel about that.
Hey, I just beat all the Metroid games. Every single one of them has a 2-minute time
Snow.
limit at some point.
Snow 9, to be specific. We've entered the Snow 9 region. Please put on your breathing filter. Direct inhalation is dangerous.
All right.
Radio transmissions will also be impossible from this point on.
You didn't put a
Understood?
mask on.
It could be like nose plugs.
Now
It is the
descending.
future.
Conversion to hover configuration complete. Gillian, we've arrived.
Jeff Bridges and Mia Farrow's duet. I don't know what that means on Secret Crush.
I don't know what it is either. Should I look it up? I'm gonna look it up. I'm assuming it's music. I haven't seen The Last Unicorn that I know of. Is it a Last Unicorn thing? Should I go to there? I'm not gonna look it up if it's a Last Unicorn thing. It's a Last Unicorn thing.
Yeah. I mean, I know he voices Prince Lear in The Last Unicorn. I didn't know Mia Farrow was in it.
You're a robot. Is there a music-free
I
version
was a
of
robot? I didn't know that. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No, you're good. Who would do that? So you can have... Is it like a musical, but not? Like they have musical moments, but then they decide that the musical moments aren't important? She's the ding dang unicorn. I'm gonna exit.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's amazing. Have you never seen The Last Unicorn, Cole?
No.
You should watch The Last Unicorn. We should. Can I do a Last Unicorn watch party? Hold on. I'm going to my dashboard. Is that possible? Twitch, do you have The Last Unicorn?
I don't even.
God damn it, Twitch. You gotta let me down. Amazon does not have The Last Unicorn. I will find my copy of The Last Unicorn. We will make this happen.
Oh yeah, I definitely have not seen this. Is it sad?
Yes.
I don't want to watch something sad.
Let's say it's bittersweet.
I don't like being sad. Cole, it's not sad.
It's
sad.
not. It's not like everyone's dead type thing. It's just.
It's The Last Unicorn.
Yeah.
We've arrived
Great.
at the church.
Anyway. The Last Unicorn does have a tree come to life that starts hitting on one of the main characters. Anyway. It's wild. Wow. Now I know why they call it the Kremlin.
It's a very old church. It bears quite a resemblance to St. Basil's Cathedral.
No doubt they thought the same thing.
It appears to be snow, but it's actually Snow 9. Try to avoid inhaling any of it directly. It's surrounded by a large grove of tall cedar trees.
Likely to keep just about anybody away.
Given the season, a few Christmas lights would really liven up the scene.
Yeah, like I walked through a bunch of cedar/pine tree forests when I was a kid. Climbed the shit out of those trees. You have to get as close to the trunk as possible, otherwise you're going to get pine needles everywhere.
Yeah. You'll have that. The building may be patterned after a traditional Russian church. It's quite odd. Wait. Okay.
You were about Spacer, you missed a bit.
We're going to church. Yes. This is definitely Snow 9. A sensor scan reveals...
I'll take your crush. If it's the song I'm thinking of, it's totally fine. Like, again, I don't have any care for music, but there's worse songs in musical animated films.
My inverse hot take is it's cringe. Wait, okay. I wanted to watch Labyrinth the other day, and Raven said no, because it's weird and creepy and a bad movie.
I mean, it's not a bad movie, but it is weird and creepy.
It is weird and creepy, but I just wanted to see the tall, fluffy guy who walks around. I don't know his name.
David Bowie?
No, well, yeah, his hair is fluffy. No. I don't know his name, but the big monster man. David Bowie's codpiece, yes.
I mean, it doesn't star
Yes,
David
Ludo.
Bowie's codpiece, but it is a centerpiece of that film.
Ludo, yes. Sensor scan reveals that a tube liner tunnel passes directly underneath this area.
Well, that's no surprise. Looks like we got the right place.
His codpiece is a supporting actor. The only sound is of the wind. Why can't... The building's about 50 years old, but appears very well maintained.
So where's the entrance?
Oh, the front side of the building. Okay, so the unicorn gets turned into a human woman for reasons, and she sings a bittersweet song about searching for something she can't remember. Then it turns into a love duet with the prince. They aren't trained singers, but they're fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're pretty sensitive when things are off tune and you hate it.
It's fine.
I'm gonna go inside.
All right, now opening the door.
What's wrong? Won't open?
I've scanned it, and it's not locked. It is probably rusted into place.
Not surprising. After all, our friends always go in and out through the basement.
Let's push it together.
All right. 1,
Friendship.
2.
Friendship.
Friendship. That's not how doors open.
What if they're sliding doors?
Then why would you push it?
You have to push them out. Not in. I guess it's more of a pull.
What's this? There's something in the air. No, I don't.
It would appear to be some kind of chapel for the Snatchers.
You telling me those things pray? To whom?
No doubt to their creator. That portrait on the wall is probably... Oh no!
Is it gonna be us? Is it gonna be us? Is it gonna be us? No. Definitely not us.
This person is no doubt the one the Snatchers worship as their creator. What if we just cut our hair?
Uh-oh. This guy. Isn't that random?
It's John Konami. One moment, I'll compare the pictures with my date on random ransom. Oh shit.
Random.
While the facial bone structure of the individual in the portrait is nearly identical to that of random, a positive identification is impossible as the picture is not a photograph.
So, do we think random faked his death? No, because the explosion actually happened. Whatever, we'll see. That just looks too much like him to be a coincidence.
This game has gone sideways in ways I did not anticipate, and I was anticipating some shenanigans.
I mean, it is a Kojima game, so shenanigans should be expected.
Yeah. These are the chairs for worshippers in the chapel, no doubt. Thank you. I like that
Everything is nice and orderly.
we got more experimental with our sound. It's as if the pre-collapsed Soviet Union has been recreated here.
Unto your crush, I feel you. Last Unicorn's a fantastic film. People should not mess with it.
Now that you mention it, the person in the portrait does look like Random Hajio. Something is written on the...
So is he actually going to be here?
No, but look, Modnar is Random.
That's what I mean. Like, is he going to actually be alive?
I don't know. I don't know.
So this is Professor Modnar? Oh god! Oh god! Read Modnar backwards. God damn it, Kojima. Are you still processing?
Yeah.
For those in chat that don't get it, Modnar, spelled backwards, is random.
It appears to be a portrait of that person. There are a number of scratches on the surface. They were certainly caused by a Snatchers. It's all very organized, almost inhumanly so. There's another room further back. I'm not reading anything at all.
So they've already left for the summit? Wait. Why can't I do a watch party of The Last Unicorn if it's on frickin' Amazon Prime Video? What the fuck's going on? Pardon my language. Anyway.
Or... oh my god. Just us in the wind. That's all. Oh my god. Now I'm moving. I'm like ready for...
Yeah, you like pulled the gun. That's a lot of snatchers. Snatchers? Look at them all.
This is the Christian stream, Silver. How dare you, Gus?
Wait, let me pull up the George Carlin bit. Hold on. No, I'm not going to say that. I think only Mary Kish is the one that can get away with saying one of those words. I'm like, ooh,
Yep.
I'm Irish, and I would probably be okay with it, but I would be kicked off the street service real quick.
Yeah. I'm not picking up any energy readings. They are all deactivated in some kind of suspension mode.
So this is their warehouse, huh?
There must be a few hundred of them here. They continue all the way back.
Still, this doesn't look like a factory to me.
These are endostructures which have yet to have the artificial skin installed. The bone sizing devices and skull slits are all still set in the smallest. Whatever, who cares?
So their victims haven't been chosen yet. They're just waiting their turn.
There seems to be a number of containers stacked up on the back of the room.
What about the size of these containers?
The volume of these containers would be just perfect for shipping one of these snatchers. This is no doubt how they got here. None of these snatchers appear damaged. All they need is their energy packs, and their gender units have yet to be installed, however.
I'm assuming that means their boobs or testicles.
Gender units.
Your gender unit in Vital Gear? What are you talking about?
I do not see any tools or equipment for maintaining anything in the area. This room would appear to be just a storage area. There's some kind of label here. Moscow.
23rd Siberian Investigative Force. Siberian Investigative Force?
It would appear that these snatchers are brought to Neo Kobe from the Siberian Neutral Zone. Hot swappable gender units.
Sure.
It seems that the investigative forces have been responsible for shipping the snatchers.
In other words, the investigative forces have been snatched, just like when they found us.
I see, so the Siberian investigation forces bring the snatchers out of Siberia and into storage here.
I think you're right, Metal. And then the snatchers just wait here in storage to be reactivated and adjusted after their victims are selected.
I don't know how to sit. I'm anxious. A rather efficient system. I wonder where the actual snatching takes place.
That part of the room may hold the answer to that question.
Nothing. It's perfectly quiet.
It's like I'm reading nothing at all.
Are you ready, Gillian? Now heading for the room further back. Bad time? Oh, this sound in my ears.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
The Snatcher's culturing room.
Oh, I didn't read that was me. I'm
no,
blind.
You're good. The mechanism is operating. We're gonna save now, though. Oh, God, it's horrible. I feel like it's, like, scrubbing my brain. My God. Gillian, there are snatchers with their artificial skin already installed here.
This is where they fuse the artificial skin onto the snatcher's endostructure. First, they adjust the size of the still skinless snatcher to the size of the individual who is to be snatched. The snatcher's overall shape and size can be adjusted by expansion or contraction of sizing rods. Their sex is controlled by gender units, which are installed at this point. Then, the face is modified to match the intended victim by adjusting the size of the upper and lower jaw, cheekbones, temporal bones, and tooth alignment.
Just like Gibson said, that means there are limits to the size of the people that they can snatch.
That's right. The limits of the mechanism mean that they can't snatch children, the elderly, or people who are very tall or heavy. And this is where the artificial muscles attach.
Is it organic?
No. It appears to be coated with a type of plastic gel capable of mechanical response. Like human muscles,
The orcs are safe, bud.
through chemical reactions. And this is where the artificial skin is attached. In order to prevent the synthetic cells, developed using biotechnological protein design techniques, from rejecting the inorganic material below, they attach it gradually over a number of days.
And this is the stuff that gets cancer if they stay out in the sun too long.
Finally, they attach body and scalp hair. The process involves transplant of synthetic hair follicles as well, so the hair will grow back if it's lost.
What about scars or birthmarks?
It would appear that they make those adjustments at this point in the process, as they would for wrinkles to simulate age.
Oh, it's
They
so
brought the
upsetting.
keeping back.
I guess before me, okay. I'm just redoing them because I don't know where I was. Computer
Sure.
terminal is assigned on each preservation thing. Is that one looking at us? It sure feels like it, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
These cylinders are used to culture the Snatcher's artificial skin. Endostructures are submerged within them. Great. It appears that weak ultraviolet rays are being projected from above.
This is really advanced. Way beyond anything we saw at Queen's Hospital.
The whole area is protected as a clean room. There is a door at the far end of the room. It's locked, but I should be able to open it from the side. These terminals must all be connected to a host computer which monitor conditions inside each of the cylinders. Blah. Okay. That...
What are you looking for?
I don't know. Power zone, look at this, Gillian. The data of the people to be snatched, to all be neatly processed.
So this is where the whole thing begins. The endostructures arrive here from the Kremlin. Then they convert them into copies of their victims. And finally, they head out into the city using the old subway system.
Didn't notice.
With
Boob
artificial
on
skin
stream.
maintenance
Huh?
being handled at Queen's Hospital.
Oh.
Left-hand side.
But who's behind all this?
Boob.
Gillian, look at this. There are some finished snatchers over here.
Get a load of this. The U.S. President, the Prime Ministers of Japan, and the UK.
That one's got
You're
abs.
here too.
Figures. They were looking to snatch every VIP at the summit.
And the last junker, you. It definitely looks like they plan on moving out beyond Neo Kobe.
If they were to snatch every major
I
world
mean, they
leader,
said as much.
they'd practically be able to control the
So we're
planet.
not a snatcher currently.
Still, that's odd. With their flawed skin, pulling something off like that would really be difficult.
Chin said they had found the key to developing a perfect artificial skin. Maybe they've already produced it.
No idea. But the number of snatchers here makes it clear that they're up to something new.
Gotta snatch 'em,
This
Mom.
is definitely their nest.
Okay,
We should
Mom.
destroy everything.
Not yet. Not until we found Jamie. Metal, how much time do we have left?
The summit should have begun by now. We don't have much time. And once our legal privileges are suspended, I won't be able to help. In fact, I'll be forced to restrain you.
I know. If the military wants to avoid nukes and goes for a surgical strike on this facility, what would they likely use?
Probably a phased particle beam from one of the attack satellites.
A phased particle beam, huh?
Again, he looks
That'll
totally
wipe
different.
this complex right off the map.
I wonder if they had, like, different
Everything,
artists for
including
large
the soil,
portions
will
of the
simply
game.
evaporate. The attack will leave just a large crater.
Metal, can you convince them to give me another hour? Even 30 minutes will help.
Understood. I'll try my best.
And I'll try to find and rescue Jamie in that time.
I can't transmit here due to interference from the Snow 9. I'll have to leave the area and then send the message.
All right, do it, Metal.
Gillian, don't forget. 30 minutes. You must get out before then.
I understand.
Gillian,
We are at the point of no return.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you better.
Don't worry about it. I'll be able to move faster by myself anyway. 30 minutes should be plenty.
It's not real
Go,
snow. It's
Yes,
like
sir.
a
Don't forget. 30 minutes.
chemical haze. I don't know. They keep telling us about
yeah,
it.
I agree. The Snow 9 is a specific genetically engineered
tomfoolery
pollen that interferes with radio transmissions and is toxic to
Kojima.
You know, nanomachines.
Like from the Ninja Turtles. Oh shit. Oh god, I
Wait,
wasn't.
are we playing Metroid now? What is going on? What?
Oh god, these jump though.
They're jumping robots.
I'm pretty sure I shot that one on the left.
Oh, by the way, we haven't saved.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll see what the continue is. Continue. Back before we fought the chief. No.
No, it's just going in.
That transition is interesting.
God. Ooh, I can't.
What is going on?
My trigger button, I guess? I have to like really mash it. I'm dead.
Well,
it's fine. Welcome to game. Yep. Come on. I don't need animation. Oh god. What the? I feel like I shot the top one. I feel like I'm shooting them and I'm not.
I wonder if some of them take more than one shot?
I don't know. But like, I could be hitting the button and it's not going through. Video games are fun stress relief. Yes, Hinton, hello. Fuck. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna wipe this one.
Alright.
Whew. Game. I love game. I have to gamer posture it too. That'll help.
No, we can't robot spacer. Edga's using the really good controller.
Edga's actually asleep.
Oh. You got this.
Ah, shit.
Oh boy.
Oh no, falling apart. When I go over some of them, I like can't shoot though.
I wonder if it's just if there is a reload after a certain number of shots.
Maybe. That felt good at the beginning though.
You were doing great.
That's how I feel. But if I have the really good controller and I still do poorly,
I can't blame it on anything.
Yeah.
You want plausible deniability is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, that corner one was delayed. Oh, God. There's so many. Why is there so many? Why?
I mean, it's the end game.
Why do they do? Why so? Nope. Oh, God.
try not to say anything to interrupt you.
You're good. Like when there become so many, like when they get in huge clusters, I know what like they're gonna hit me, so I try to focus on the ones I can get to first versus not the order. Because of how quickly the gun shoots, I know I can't, like, I will take damage. You know what I mean?
I do, in fact, know what you mean.
Ooh. Tricky bitch. Oh no. I'll just let it happen. I'm parched. I need a whiskey.
Ugh. Say whiskey?
Yeah, I do like whiskey. But I don't really like drink. So I think
Are
you're
you
just
whiskey or bourbon?
Whiskey.
Okay. I saw a video of a bunch of Irish folks trying American whiskey. Also
Oh God.
Bourbon. And some of them liked it because it burned less.
Yeah. It's definitely sweeter. Because bourbon has quite a bit of corn.
Yeah. I mean, for me, again, the only alcohol when I drank that I ever actually enjoyed was Jaeger because I'm weird.
Yeah.
And mead.
Why are the clusters so early?
They're on.
Oh shit, didn't shoot.
Passing out the bullets.
Okay, well that might be a fucking I might try that.
Well, so that might work. You just rapidly spamming the button probably works, but you still probably want to be specific on the movements. Is what it looks like.
It's real hard to be specific on the movement sometimes.
Yeah.
But
we could always turn on a turbo button.
I'm gonna just keep it chill for as long as I can. And when it gets spicy, oh God.
Tiger, I need you to explain to me what razzmatazz is. Other than like when you're a fancy wizard. Gotta give him the old razzmatazz.
Oh my God! Come on!
Oof.
Okay. I'm just gonna stand for this one. I'm wearing a white shirt for once. That never happens. Okay.
I sorry, just that look on stream. I'm like, what is going on right now?
I'm standing. Nope. We're dead. We're dead. Okay.
You were doing so well.
So this is what I fear for our extra life stream, is just like hitting a fucking wall. This is not
well, when it's extra life, we can change games.
But my wanting to complete things. Come on. You can hear on Secret Crush Cousin a lot in the other room. It's a rude video game saying, oh no. I hear that. I hear that. We're gonna do it.
These robots coming in here like freaking Cybermen going, oh, elite.
Why?
You were doing better the other way. But I'll take it.
Holy shit.
How many are there?
I'm so tired. No.
Oh!
Why? Why is there so many?
How many are there? I'm looking up this.
How is there so many? Oh my god. This is the bit they put in games to encourage you to reconsider your choices in life.
So reading up on this, if/when we finish this, we want to save state immediately.
Okay.
Because there are other fights that reset the whole series.
Okay.
And if you like, we could also turn on rapid fire for the fire button.
I'm not ready yet.
All right. I believe in you. I think you can do it.
I do. Raven is now covering her face in bed. I can never blink again.
Yep.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Oh wait, I had a voice changer on. Yeah.
They almost got me.
Save state.
All right, let's open the next door.
My thumb hurts.
Doesn't look like there's anything here. Whoa!
Hit the Xbox.
Oh my
Oh
God.
fucking hell. Oh no. Oh no 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 no.
Fuck.
That.
Okay, I'm angry. I am
We didn't save
angry.
state.
No, I don't even know how to save state. Why wouldn't it let us just
Hit the
Oh,
Xbox
we don't...
button.
Okay. Mother fuck. Well, I opened up Steam.
Oh, that's right. Steam also does that, doesn't it? You
It's-
might want to quit Steam entirely for right now.
You know? You okay, bud?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
I forgot how to shoot, so no.
Also, I have absolutely zero qualms about us turning on Turbo Fire.
Ah! Just wipe it. Oh, God. Okay. How's everyone doing? You're doing well? We're so close to the end.
We are. It's Friday, everybody. Ooh, I have a French fry stick. So Wendy's changed their fries again.
Yeah, I haven't had them.
I think they're good. I think they're pretty good.
Do they go back to the old ones? Because I was upset when they changed them initially.
No. It's still the sea salt times. Which I prefer to their old ones. But they did something that makes them, like, never get soggy.
I like a little smush though sometimes.
Well, then you have bad taste in French fries.
I like a crisp and I like a mush. It depends on my mood.
I can see that. Like, I don't want an extra crisp, like, steak fry or something like that. But I want a crisp French fry from a burger. Okay, you hit that damn save state button.
Save state?
One more. Yep.
They almost got me.
Okay, great. I've never done this before.
All right, let's open the next door.
Yeah, let's open the next door. Oh my God. I'm just mashing.
Doesn't look like there's
Iger, thank you for
here.
blanching your fries beforehand. Too many people forget to do that. I love that yell. Actually, yeah.
Rude. Ah, shit.
This scene specifically reminds me of the T2 arcade game.
Yeah.
With just exoskeletons popping out of corners.
Ah, butts.
God damn it.
Jeez, these guys are tough. Of course, I didn't.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Iger, any pre-soak is blanching them, so you're fine.
Let's try this next door.
Now, if you want to go extreme, you double fry them. Do not shoot your wife. Could you have shot your wife? I don't want to find out.
Gillian, you came for me.
Are you hurt?
No, that's a double fry,
They won't
Iger.
lay a finger on me. Not until the new artificial skin is completed anyway.
Artificial skin research? You?
Gillian, I've got my memory back. All of it.
What happened? Tell me, Jamie.
They said they'd kill him. They said they'd kill Harry. They forced me. I had to help them with the skin development. They said I had to help them because the professor was ill. Wasn't getting any better. Gillian, the engineer Harry, he's our son. He's been living on his own now for 50 years.
Yeah, they killed him already. Sorry, Jamie.
Jamie, I'm afraid that Harry's...
There was nothing I could do. They forced me. But I can't do it anymore.
Jamie!
The professor, he just died. He was over 100.
The professor? What? This old man?
Don't you remember? It's Professor Modner. Professor Petrovich Modner.
What? This old man is Modner?
He's been confined here for 3 years now, just to develop the Snatcher's artificial skin. Terrible. Doing that to your own father.
Whose father? Jamie, I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
You really can't remember, can you?
Jamie, tell me. Tell me who I am. What were we doing at the Kremlin?
Are you sure you really want me to, Gillian? It's all so awful, but if you must know, I'll tell you.
Is it ever explained like
Try to
Gillian is an
remain calm,
idiot?
okay?
No.
56 years ago, you and I were involved in a top-secret Soviet project. It was still during the time of the Cold War. The gulf between East and
This is
West
the end,
was
by
as
the way.
wide as ever. Everybody was worried about nukes. At that point, the world's armies were at their largest ever. Leaders still believed that a strong military meant a strong nation. There were rumors that there would be an agreement to end the production of nuclear weapons. On the other hand, the major powers like the US began to get involved in a space weapons race. But not the Soviets. The conservative despots in the Kremlin had another, completely different idea for gaining military superiority. A horrible plan, something no one else would think of. At that time, the countries of the communist bloc were facing an economic crisis. Popular movements pushing for democracy were springing up all over. Communism itself was facing extinction. Facing pressure from the reformers, the Kremlin began to panic. And that's when that horrible, childish plan was launched.
And that was the Snatcher project. Replace your enemy's leaders with puppets of your own. Then you control their governments, their economies, take over a country from the inside out.
That's right, Gillian. And to develop these robots, they assembled some of the most brilliant scientific minds from around the world. Some of them were even brought in against their will. At the crux of that development effort was a group called the Frankenstein Project Team. You and I were members of that team, Gillian. It was a 4-person team led by the late Professor Modner here. The robotics expert was Professor Modner himself. His son,
Random's
Elijah
his
Modner,
son.
handled genetics and microbiology. For nanobiology and picobiology, myself. And for behavioral science and psychology, you, Gillian. Early development was carried out at a lab in Novosibirsk, but was later moved to a secret facility under the Kremlin. At the time, the Glasnost and Perestroika movements were gaining momentum, and they rightly feared for the existence of the program if it should become known. But some of the reformers did learn of the project, and they conspired with the US to block it. Gillian, you were a CIA special agent sent by the United States to infiltrate and sabotage the project.
Oh.
I was CIA?
Yes, and the government knows that. That's why you were assigned to the Junker team.
What? Who am I?
Work on the project continued to go smoothly.
Triple agent.
But then, on June 6th, 1996, there was that accident. A mysterious explosion at the Chernobyl facility spread a bacterial weapon that was under development there into the atmosphere, destroying the country and the project. Gillian, was it you? Did you set off that explosion?
What? You can't be serious. You think I caused the catastrophe?
Somehow, during the confusion, Professor Modner and our son Harry managed to get picked up by American agents. But we couldn't get out in time, you and I and Elijah. In a shelter below the Kremlin, we entered a cryogenic sleep. Our plan was to sleep there until the toxic effects of the bacteria were safely passed.
And then 48 years later, 3 years ago, we were
Wait.
discovered by the 17th Special Investigative Force.
Yes, but when they found us, Elijah's pod was already empty.
Is
Elijah
Elijah
Modner?
random?
That guy whose
Yeah,
picture
that's my
was in the
bet.
church? The one that looks like Random?
That's right, Elijah is alive! Elijah is here and working on the Snatchers.
Why don't you let me finish your little story?
Who's there?
It's been a while, hasn't it, Jamie? Ah, yes. And Gillian.
It was Elijah the grandson?
It's me, Jamie.
Elijah? Is that really you?
Random? No, not quite.
So you remember me, do you? I am Elijah Modnar, the only son of Professor Petrovich Modnar. I'm afraid I've grown somewhat old and feeble since we last met, however.
Elijah, why are you doing this? Your father, Professor Modner, he passed away a few minutes ago.
What? My father? My father is dead?
Elijah, what happened to you? The Elijah I knew could never do anything like this.
I've changed, Jamie. These 40 years have changed me.
I
Definitely a
can't believe
Kojima
it.
game.
What happened to you?
What happened to me? Jamie, do I actually have to explain it to you? Jamie, it's you. Your beauty is the cause of all that has come to pass here. 57 years ago, I was obsessed. With my research, yes, and with you, Jamie. At the time, I was still young, having just graduated with my genetic engineering degree. My father's
Yes,
connections kept me
blame
on the team,
a
and
woman's
there
beauty.
I met you. You were working as my father's assistant. Your beauty, your smile, I was stricken. I saw something in you that I never felt with women of my own country. You
I hate
warmed
this
my
game.
cold, young heart, Jamie. You opened me up, and I couldn't stop my feelings.
Elijah.
Oh, I was so happy. The political situation was crumbling around us, but every day was a joy. I gained my father's trust, and with you there watching over me, I was able to work as hard as I ever have on the project.
Men.
However, my happiness did not last for long. Gillian, it was you. You showed up and all was ruined. You arrived and joined our project team. Far from home, Jamie found comfort in a man from the same land. Your relationship grew quickly, and all I could do was stand by and watch. Jamie and Gillian fell in love, were joined, and even had a child.
Mad face.
Harry.
Kind of looks like Trunks.
Even then, my feelings for you only grew stronger. Worried about me, my father tried to have me removed from the project, but I persisted. Jamie, I always wanted to be near you.
This is shitty.
Yep.
And then the democratic movements that had consumed the rest of the Eastern Bloc spread to our country as well. The Cold War was over. The hardliners who had pushed for its development were stripped of power and the project was cancelled. The reformers, trying to cover up the existence of such a crazed project, ordered that all materials related to it be destroyed and that we stand trial for our actions. Jamie and Gillian were to be returned to their homeland. That's about the time that I learned that you, Gillian, that you were a CIA agent, and that you were trying to pass documents on our research to your military. The country had sold us out. I'm no politician. I couldn't care less about what happened to the country. All I cared about was my research and Jamie. And I was to lose all of that.
I hate this.
For someone so young, you cannot understand how great of a shock that was.
So did he cause the bomb then?
That is when I decided. I swore I would see that secret, crazed project through to the end. At the time, the bioroids were 80% finished. The main part, their endostructure, was essentially completed. But we still were having trouble with the artificial skin, the area that Jamie and I were assigned to. We called it artificial skin, but there was of course no need to duplicate T lymphocytes, Langerhans cells, or endocrine cells. All we needed was keratinized cells and melanocytes to provide the pigment. With the artificial protein development techniques that we had in those days, full-scale synthetic cell development was very difficult. Research like this took months, years. The original project called for us to simultaneously snatch an entire country. In other words, a whole nation, or an entire city had to be snatched over the course of one night. For that reason, a powerful biological agent, which could quickly and effectively kill the population of the country, was being simultaneously developed.
Lucifer Alpha.
That's right. A type
A whole
of
nation,
virus
or
which another
only a
team
whole
was
city.
developing.
Because
For
scope.
someone like myself, who was closely involved in the project, blowing up the lab was quite a simple task.
Okay, yeah, he caused it.
My God, Elijah, do you know what you're saying? That explosion killed half the world's population.
I moved all the materials and records essential to the Bioroid project into the shelter and executed my plan on June 6th. After sealing off the lab, I brought the two of you with me to the underground shelter and we entered a cryogenic sleep. But not before I programmed an atmospheric research satellite to transmit a wake signal when the danger from Lucifer Alpha had passed.
And 10 years later, Lucifer Alpha naturally mutated into a non-toxic form.
But the automatic revival system failed to work.
Oh no, it worked. Just as planned. It revived me 10 years later. A little sooner than the two of you, of course.
But even though you sealed the lab with the explosion and everything, you should have been exposed. Why weren't you?
Oh, I was. But by that time,
Look
the
at my
vaccine
legs.
L Angels had already been developed.
So everything went just as you planned it then.
Yes, up until that point. But my real struggle was yet to come. My original plan was to revive Jamie as well, and for the two of us to finish the development of the Bioroids. You, Gillian, you were to stay asleep forever. But I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Not after looking at Jamie's peaceful face there in the pod. Besides, I could never have convinced her to work with me on the project anyway. I knew the time was not yet right, so I changed the timers of your pods to permanent on.
How? How could you do such a thing?
Permanent on.
And
I
so
mean, he
for
killed
the next
half the
40
population of
years,
the world.
I worked
He
alone
doesn't
in
care.
that cold and lonely room under the Kremlin, trying to complete the artificial skin for the Snatchers. For days and days, no one would visit me. I never saw the sun or felt the changing of the seasons. Still, I always had Jamie by my side.
This makes me so
You
angry.
were always there for
Yeah,
me to talk to. Just you and I for 40 years in that dark cellar.
Oh, you poor, poor man.
No?
Ooh.
And then, 3
He
years
doesn't
ago,
deserve
my
your empathy.
research was finally completed.
Talk
First,
about your
I
legs.
snatched the Siberian Special Investigative Forces to establish a transport route for the Snatchers. And then, to test the effect of large-scale snatch operations, I chose Neo-Kobe City to be my experimental sample. Neo-Kobe is cut off from the surrounding areas, a sort of miniature country in itself, making it a
Oh,
perfect
yes, like
test
a whole
site.
nation. Or a
And
whole
since it's
city.
a melting pot of various races, it would also allow me to gather extensive data on Snatcher modification and operational techniques. In addition, the element of suspicion or mistrust, which runs deep in Japanese culture, was another reason I chose this site.
But your test revealed a critical flaw in your machine's artificial skin.
Yeah, so this is in
Yes, quite
Japan.
unexpected, I'm afraid.
Why would the FBI?
All my research for 40 years.
That's what you're hung up
gathered
on?
data and worked day and night
Yes.
to find a solution, but nothing seemed to work.
So that's why you decided to bring Professor Modner here, right?
That's correct.
My issues with this
I discovered my
Warner
father in
Herzog
one of the
looking
government's
asshole.
hospitals. He was old, but
Being a
still
real
had
dick.
the
Disease
sound
is
of
Snatcher.
mind.
I
Naturally,
asked
he would
Raven
not
if
cooperate
if I
with
could
me.
dress up as Din
course
Djarin,
not.
the
He'd never
Mandalorian,
become
and she could
involved
dress
in
up
something
as
like
Grogu,
that.
and she said no.
So, unable to receive his assistance, I decided that I had to have yours.
She suggested
What a
Mayday
mistake
might
on
be
my part.
better.
Allowed both you and
I mean,
Jamie to be
Mayday
taken
was
into
great.
custody by the
true.
authorities first.
Just what are you trying to accomplish, Elijah? You must know you can never get Jamie back.
I'm only interested in discovering what I can of the human animal. In the past, it was because of Jamie. My motive is different now.
It sounds like you're just suffering from the wild arrogance that corrupts so many scientists.
Humans are such weak creatures. No matter how much they trust one another, the tiniest speck of suspicion can destroy it all. Look at how the Snatcher problem has caused such wild unrest. No matter how much science advances or how high we set our ideals, we eventually begin to suspect each other, to hate each other, and then to kill each other. The Snatchers are nothing more than a tool for bringing out this reaction. I am simply using the Snatchers to elicit the true nature of the human animal. I think this experiment has shown me the limits of human society. I sincerely doubt it will be able to reach any greater level of prosperity on its own. If human society ever hopes to reach greater heights,
I'm dead
what is
inside.
needed is an absolute leader.
Little bit.
Firm ruler who isn't affected by these trivial episodes of mistrust.
You're crazy if you think people would ever obey Snatchers.
Of course they wouldn't. But if they don't know, they cannot object. There has been a time in every age that the people have longed for a god to lead them. As long as they give the people
I want to talk about your legs.
them, then they can easily become their gods. Indeed, a new race of super beings. We are almost there. Once we perfect the artificial skin, Snatchers will transcend man to become this planet's true human beings.
But you'll never get your perfect skin now. Professor Modner
Are you
is
okay,
dead.
bud?
I no longer have any use for my father. I have a sample of the new skin he developed. Once I've analyzed it, I'll be able to make as much as I need. Or if need be, we could simply culture the keratinized cells, epithelial cells, and melanocytes in the quantities that we need.
What are you talking about? How could you get a sample of perfected artificial skin?
Why don't you take a look at this?
Look at my shins.
We
Random.
found this in the rubble of Queen's Hospital.
Random.
Oh, an acquaintance of yours?
He's a Snatcher?
That term isn't exactly accurate. This bioroid was constructed by my father without my knowledge. He modeled it after me in my youth.
So he was a good
built
guy.
it right here in this facility.
And he
Not
didn't
only
make us
that,
sneeze.
He programmed it to destroy
They don't make us
Snatchers. This bioroid caused me serious difficulties. It's designed and built far better than my Snatchers. The machine itself thought it was human. My father input memories for it all the way back to childhood. Those
Okay,
two
this is interesting.
were apparently
Yeah.
mine.
Whose dad's the better
Haven't you
scientist?
yet realized? Random Hajil is Elijah Modner spelled backwards.
Yeah.
How like my father, silly old man. He did virtually overnight what I could not do in 40 years of effort. Furthermore, he makes a bioroid so perfect.
My body
Even
is
the
so
bioroid
angry.
itself believes itself to be real. What's more, the cells of the skin he developed are self-replicating. Once in place, no further transplants or culturing is necessary.
Is he dead?
Its main and locomotive systems are completely shut down. It's just scrap now. But the artificial skin is being kept alive. This we need. With this, we can move to phase 2 of
Shoot
our
the tank.
plan of full-scale infiltration of the world's major nations.
But apparently this explanation is still going.
Already over.
Correct,
You'll never
Hinton.
succeed.
You're fine.
What does the summit matter? Nothing holds us back now that we have this perfect skin. We can go anywhere we want, and there will be no way to tell us apart. I will have free control over the world. Nothing will be able to stop me.
We'll be here for a while. Get some
Politics and
popcorn.
free thought will
Yeah,
no
I mean, it is a
longer have any
Kojima
meaning.
game, and this is the
I
finale,
will
so if you've ever seen Metal Gear Solid
decide the
4,
course
this
of
is not that
human
length,
history.
but my understanding is it's
Don't-
long.
Don't
Egomaniac.
jinx it.
Do you think you can snatch the
No, I
entire
checked.
population?
Okay.
There's a fully automated Snatcher factory under the Kremlin. Even as we speak, scores of new Snatchers are being born.
But no matter how hard you try, you won't be able to snatch the people's heart and soul. What do you hope to gain from this anyway?
Jamie, the human race is composed of fools. But I'm different. I will be its savior. Indeed, not just of mankind, but of all life on the planet.
Oh, the FedEx simulator? Nice.
I'm afraid that won't be possible.
I have not played that yet.
Metal!
In 10 minutes, this church will be struck by a phased particle beam. I am guiding the beam from the attack satellite using GPS and 15 navigational satellites. The beam
Wait,
cannot
are they
miss.
gonna nuke this place?
Everything in a 2 to 3 kilometer radius from me will be destroyed.
Stop this foolishness now. I will not have my research destroyed by some souped-up pocket calculator.
Metal, what happened at the summit?
Sorry to other people, but I'm
Delegates,
different.
Worried about the Snatcher menace, voted unanimously to allow the use of nuclear weapons on the city. The military is presently imposing a quarantine on Neo Kobe.
What? Do they intend to kill everybody?
The populace is in a state of panic. However, they have agreed to lift the quarantine if this church is struck by the phased particle beam. This is our last chance. I will handle things here. Gillian, Jamie, you two must flee.
You just loaded up with dynamite?
Mass of metal. You'll never.
One move and I detonate. Gillian, run!
Metal, this is crazy!
Shoot the man in the
Can't let a
wheelchair.
single Snatcher get out of here. And this new artificial skin has to be destroyed as well.
I will not allow some talking scrap pile to get away with this. If you were the aiming
I've got a
point
gamer
for the
posture.
beam, then I'll just have you thrown out of here. Grab this little one and take him out of here.
Is it Cowabunga? I would say this area is not Cowabunga. It won't let me pull out my gun.
Metal!
Just standing there.
Cowardly little robot.
You always were a real pain in the butt.
Hey, random.
What's that?
Jamie.
What? How did... You're supposed to be deactivated.
I don't go down that easy, old man.
Stop this foolish...
Shut up! Let's try to make our final moments peaceful, shall we? And you Snatchers, you touch the little guy and the old man's head comes off.
Random!
I've always hated being used. Why don't you watch the final act with me?
Gillian, you only have 5 minutes. The turbo cycle is just outside on standby. Use that to flee.
Let me go. I'm Elijah Modner. I'm your original.
I don't care if I'm an original or a copy or what. You and I are gonna die right here. If we both die, there won't be a copy anymore now, will there?
The stupid logic of a simpleton. Of a machine.
Whatever it is, it's my will!
Can you copy a
I
copy?
have no will. Machines cannot sacrifice themselves.
I have great
We'll
skin.
see about that.
You have 4 minutes. You must go. And don't forget to take care of the factory under the
So this is near Gestalt.
Gillian, even if these memories in my head are fiction...
Yeah, I know what you mean. Our memories of our time together are all too real, Random.
Gillian, you become one hell of a junker.
Gillian, it has been most recreational.
He has
No,
the best
Random
skin.
blew himself up earlier.
Yeah. He went boom
You can.
with his
Pick up
belt.
the pieces for me, okay? Like we did for Little John.
Little John? Oh. Okay, Metal.
Hurry! You only have 3 minutes.
How are they supposed to? Oh, I guess
you
the
two.
turbo cycle.
Jamie, come on!
Yeah. I would have pulled Metal Gear's brain box.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't be able to
Don't let her go.
guide the missile, maybe? I don't know.
I think he's
I'm-
already transmitting, right? So
I don't know how robots work.
You stupid machine. What is that idiotic grin supposed to mean?
By snatching you, I'm finally gonna get my real self back.
Random, there's less than 1 minute to go. Thanks to you, everything will be fine.
You don't owe me any thanks. Sorry to get you involved in such a big job. You did great. You're a hell of a junkie.
I'm waiting for the thumb to come up. Like,
It was already out
yeah.
in that last shot.
Later, kid.
Yep, there it is. Bye.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Oh, Metal Gear.
The Snatchers. Ooh, that's cool audio though.
Yeah.
The way it like flops around the dome.
So you're really going, aren't you?
It's our responsibility, too. Besides, if I go to Moscow, I may get some of my memory back. And if that happens, I'll be able to love you even more than I do now. Wait for me. I want to be with you, but first I've got to destroy this terrible factory of theirs. Jamie, when I get back, let's try living together again. What do you say?
Just gonna awkward pause.
We'll be waiting for you too.
Okay.
Katrina! Mika! You're here too?
You better be happy, Buster, with all these beautiful women seeing you off.
That's not her
Okay,
voice.
I mean that, yes, but
Let me introduce my wife.
Jamie Seed. I suppose it's a little odd introducing myself a second time, though.
What do you mean? You've never met them before, have you?
What are you talking about, Gillian? We're good friends.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Since when?
It's the first time I've met her in person, but I've spoken with her on the video phone a lot of times.
What? It's a deep shit. Have you guys been talking about me behind my back?
Oh, okay. Gillian, you're about to get slapped by 3 different women.
Oh my god. Okay. Hair amending.
I mean, it could be Val. I don't think so.
I got nothing, y'all.
I'm really sorry for all the worry I've caused you.
Do you voice all these people?
I think I do. This kid had such a rough time. She lost almost everything practically overnight.
We never told her about her dog, but she'll figure it out.
Oh, no, you voiced Katrina.
Oh, well, she didn't say anything.
But that wasn't a Katrina line, so. She's done a really great job. I owe her a lot of thanks. Trying to learn more about you was what got our relationship started.
I was telling
Yep.
I was telling
You go for
Mika
it.
about how lonely it was being home alone all the time, and she told me that Janie was always worried about me, so I gave her a video phone call. What the fuck? Okay.
Keep going.
With even Alice gone, I was really lonely.
Oh, Katrina.
They're both so easy to talk to. It's like I've got 2 real sisters now.
Don't talk about them being sisters. It makes this even more awkward, Katrina.
It's the worst.
Before I knew it, we really became close, didn't we? Our relationship has gone just being friends. Or gone beyond just being friends. Gillian, your wife is... Oh my god. Beyond just friends. That sounds pretty good to me. I have many questions. Keep going.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I know. Katrina again. Oh, okay. Oh, don't be stupid, Gillian. You have a warped mind sometimes, you know? Yeah,
Okay.
now Katrina again.
Gals being pals.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like family
that's
to me now.
Are they going to end up like Sailor Moon cousins? Is that the explanation that's going to happen here?
I would love that.
Talk to Jamie. You got to give your accent.
Shit. Hold on.
You can move off stream. It's fine too.
And you just can't smile when you do it. I can't do the voice. I don't care if you get your memory back or not.
Why?
Because getting your memory back will mean that you'll remember those things about me that you hated.
Things that I hated? What are you talking about? Dealing with each other's imperfections is what part of what being married is all about, Jamie. I mean, that's true.
Gillian.
That's the least dumb thing you said this entire game, Gillian.
100%. Made us wait like
Don't
13
worry.
hours.
Yeah. No memories will change how I feel about you. I believe you keep talking to Jamie.
10 out of 10 performance. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gillian. It's good to hear you say that.
So, have they finalized what they're going to do about Junker operations? I suppose this will end up being our last mission, huh?
Well, originally they were planning on disbanding the team, but now they've decided to keep us in business.
So that means...
That's right. We've been designated as one of the government's special police divisions. That puts us above the regular cops.
So the government has decided that crime by machines poses a bigger threat than crime by humans from here on out, huh?
They've chosen the new chief, too. So when you get back,
Is
you'll
it
get to
metal?
meet the new head honcho.
Well, it's
Is
comforting
it
to
metal?
know I've got a place I can
Pretty
come
Mika.
back to.
She's the most seniority.
It's true. I want to hear those squeaky legs, though.
Yeah.
We're the super cops. ACAB all day.
Yeah. Have a safe trip, Captain Seed. Oh, wait. Captain, not Chief. Okay. What? Me a captain? Not a bad first rank for someone like me who was in the military. The CIA is not the military.
Whatever you
He was in the FBI. No, I don't know. I can't remember.
safe, okay?
Yeah, he was in the CIA.
Okay,
Oh, well, he did have
After
military
this
training.
job,
That's
you
right.
still have a dinner date to keep with me, you know.
That was what they did for
Don't
the
worry.
last 3 years.
I won't forget my promises to either of you. Oops,
I did shoot
almost
Mika
forgot.
once.
Of course, I want to spend some private moments with my wife, too, huh? What's wrong, Jamie?
Gillian, we don't want to hear...
I hate it.
Harry
Oh.
and I will be waiting for you to get home.
That's Harry's hat.
We can do it this time, Gillian. Not some fake couple like before, but with love and trust.
I know, Jamie.
Take care, Gillian.
Again, this
I'll
is a
see you,
completely
Jamie.
different look of his face.
Wait! Wait for me!
Metal Gear!
You please!
You?
Hell yeah!
Yes, sir!
They built him into a Sega CD!
So this is just a temporary body. Just call me Metal Gear. Sega CD for now.
So they found your
Oh
memory
my
chip in one
God.
piece, eh?
Random protected it from the blast of the beam.
Oh my god.
Random, huh?
This has redeemed the ending for me right here. This is great.
Wait a second. I've heard that sneeze somewhere before.
Really? I didn't hear anything. Anyway, I want to know if you'll take me with you. Please, Gillian, please take me with you.
Hurry up and get on board.
New face.
Partner.
Yes, sir, Gillian.
That one's at least close to the previous face.
What was the sneeze, though?
I don't know. The wind's a little. That's a seizure warning for folks.
Oh, no!
Oh yeah, that was Napoleon. Yep. Thanks, Val.
Thank you, Val.
Yeah, so Napoleon probably put them back together. With a Sega CD.
God. Oh, my
That's
God.
amazing.
Throughout history, suspicion has always bred conflict. The real conflict, though, resides in people's hearts.
Oh,
boy.
This conflict has just begun.
sure. Well,
Well,
credit.
I mean, so despite the weird left turn at the end with Modnar, I think so. I never finished this game before. I have gotten to this middle of Act 2 before.
Okay.
I think I still enjoyed this story in full. The Modnar stuff was out of left field. I wish they had like prefaced that at all.
Yeah.
But the idea of like, hey, random, yeah, he was a Snatcher, but he was also basically like the perfect Snatcher in that he was basically a human that just had a robot or endoskeleton inside of him, right? I think that's interesting. The whole, am I a copy thing? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. That makes sense. Jamie and Gillian getting back together. Hey, we made good choices. I'm very glad we did not go on any of those dates. That last scene probably would have gotten real awkward.
Yeah, I enjoyed a lot of this game. I wish.
Well, there's serious problems, but
I wish, like, I feel like this world and like what we did, if it was like in a point and click adventure, it would flow better. But that's not what it.
So
it was.
I think the biggest thing is the combat was unnecessary.
Combat was unnecessary, yeah, for sure.
Like, I think if they had made it like not a QTE, right? But if they had made it like you need to draw fast enough for him to react to the spider bots and stuff, that probably would have been enough.
Yeah. I don't.
Go ahead.
I think the world is cool. I think the characters are interesting. Even like with
soup.
Yeah. Like the bar, I think everything, all the world building is great, but then anytime they force like a more emotional moment, whether it was him flirting or being creepy, or like the shitty like, oh, I was motivated by this woman's beauty, like all of that feels so like forceful.
Yeah, again, anything that had to do with Modnar didn't make any, didn't add anything to the game.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking up these characters.
But like Random's cool.
Random was alright.
Like when he showed up.
Wow, they really, like, she's the Metal Gear's voice actor. She's never done another video game.
Wow.
Let's see, Jeff Lupetin, Mr. Gillian. Oh! He's in Read Only Memories.
Oh, that's cool.
He's in Red Faction, the first one, not as in like the newest one where you blow up everything. But yeah, that's it. Wow. Septerra's Core. Oh, I love that game. Septerra Core was a PC game that was trying to do its best to be a Japanese RPG, but
I
made
believe
by
it
an
is.
American team.
It is on the list. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. We'll talk about that here in a second as well. But yes, it is on the list.
Yeah, I wanted, music's great, art direction's great. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's expected in a lot of, but that shouldn't be an excuse, right? Like, it's expected it goes off the rails.
I think there are things that hit about this game and things that didn't. I think overall it was an enjoyable experience. But that's me.
The ending really pooped it for me. Like,
I think the ending was fine, but yeah, Modnar, that whole bit was like, I feel like those reveals should have happened maybe in Act 2.
Yeah.
And then most of Act 3 should also have been trying to figure out how to deal with what Modnar was trying to do.
It just didn't make sense
to me. That was all
to me.
set up and resolved within like 40 minutes.
Yeah, but like we didn't, like it was wild that we just let him talk and we didn't try to shoot him.
Yeah.
Especially before he summoned Snatchers. Like he was just gloating. I don't know. It was like, I think.
I mean, it's monologuing. That's a common thing.
Yeah.
But
it's a bad
make
time.
it okay.
Especially like I feel like it was such an info dump that like you couldn't use that narrative in the structure of the game, so you just did an info dump. You know?
I guess.
I'm gonna pop us over here so we have music. Boop.
I can very much see how he gets from this to Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. It's
So yeah, everybody, thank you for joining us for another episode of Quandary Quest, which I did not say at the start of the show, but I will say that is where we solve mysteries and definitely don't do crimes.
We witnessed a crime. This game.
I wouldn't call this game a crime.
It was.
I think this game was a moderately successful telling of what he wanted to tell. I think that what he wanted to tell did not come together at the end, but I think everything leading up to that was good.
Yeah. I don't know. I just
didn't
wish
stick the landing.
I wish we didn't have to be pervy. Like we had to be.
I don't think we had to be pervy. I think had we known what was going to, like, you would have never had to do those options, right? And when after we realized that, we basically.
Well, why did we peer pressure the performer for her number? Because we didn't even use it.
Yeah, apparently you can call her and go on a date. Like, there are dates in this game. We did not do any of the dates, is my understanding.
This is my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I C plus.
I would have given it like a B.
Sure.
Sure. Just because, like, I don't expect.
I'd give it a B because the music was great. The music was freaking great.
Well, you know what? Actually, I would say I give it a B because compared to, like, where it could have gone with the weird perviness, that was about accurate for 90s, late 80s anime.
Oh, I thought it would be. I assumed we were gonna get way more uncomfortable.
Yep.
And I was ready to, like, every time we were talking to a lady, I was like, am I gonna have to flip the scene here real quick for the inappropriate? But
yeah, thank you all so much